but they're from the UK. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
What is
we
it,
have
like
someone?
8 hours?
Cursed.
Oh, this time for real?
Yes.
Are we good now?
I accidentally unmuted you guys because I clicked a button that unmuted me.
I was wondering.
And I panicked. I was like, why can I hear you guys suddenly?
Don't worry, we were just talking about my OnlyFans, so it's not a big deal.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Happy anniversary.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my god, happy anniversary. Yes.
Oh my
Yay!
god. Look at
I
it.
gave
Look at
everyone
that.
little hats. I couldn't give myself because I didn't have a character. So I'll sit like this the whole time. No, I'm just kidding.
That's adorable.
That's adorable.
I gave you all.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's
You could have given
great.
it to your little dragon.
Yeah,
I was thinking that, but then it was gonna be like right in my face, and then I just moved.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm not. Listen,
True.
it's a party hat. It's not a problem.
That's fair.
Is this why you asked me what my favorite cake was?
Are we getting cake?
I mean,
If I couldn't give you guys cake, I would.
but are we gonna get addicted?
Fuck! No more pie! No more pie!
No, it's not pie this
No.
time. It's cake.
I
Well,
was
it
so
is Pie Day.
confused.
It's
No, it
Pie Day today in America.
It is Pie Day.
It is pie. No.
It is pie day. Oh, I
Is it
forgot it was
really?
pie day.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
8.14.
Man.
I don't know how y'all Canadians do it up north, but here in America, it's month first, then day.
Yes, it's the same here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just listen.
Depends.
But well, I get that.
Europe
depends.
Europe
I
is
usually
day
write
month,
the day
yeah.
first, and then month, and then year.
Oh.
But
Because of my
Typically.
previous job, we had to
That
write the
makes
day
sense.
and the month.
I always knew you were
That
Euro
makes
trash,
sense.
Aurora.
well, my mother
Well-
is English. Thank you. Anyways.
Excuses.
Excuses. Oh
It's
my
like you
God.
left for a reason. No.
Damn. All right. Anyways, welcome everybody to session 42. To answer all things.
42.
Hey, and our 1-year anniversary. So I got fancy
Yeah.
wine, which I will say I only just noticed it's 13.5%. So I'm gonna drink this slow because it will hit me
Oh.
hard.
Whole thing.
Okay, yes, the whole party
Others.
gets magic items.
Hey,
Woo.
we TPK because I'm not paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Too. Honestly, that
me who
too.
just rolled a nat 1 in your stream.
Hopefully
Wow.
that-
Hey,
Hopefully
love
that
it.
hopefully that clears you on your actual dice.
Yes,
We'll
Yeah.
fucking see.
we'll see
fucking
because
see.
Number
yesterday was
knocking
not
yourself out.
good again. She's been rolling bad.
Hey, out of curiosity, should I go break out one of those hard seltzers I got in my fridge?
Yes.
Why are you even asking?
There's no hesitation between all of us. Yeah,
I
no.
love this peer pressure.
The whole joke about being addicted to pie was her character in Curse of Strahd is addicted to magical pies. It's great.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
She's the only one that's
I'm
rolled
not.
like shit the whole time. It's great. Well,
I hate
there's
it.
nothing wrong. You're getting food. You don't.
That's a fun. That's like a fun drawback, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
until
until
I
you
can't
run out of-
eat it anymore,
until
and
you
then
run
I
out of
get
pie.
withdrawal.
It's an allegory for
And-
drugs. Yeah, I get
Yes,
it. No,
it-
this is
it really
this is
is.
beautiful. It's a message more than anything for the children.
Whatever. I'm fine with the cocaine.
Yes, for the
Fine,
children.
Let's go.
Anyways,
I'd rather
We-
just have an addiction to coke.
We
It's-
drink all the alcohol for the children, so they don't get
Yes.
it.
exactly. I mean, we did make that joke because I said that there was like icing sugar on one of them, and they're like, "It's clearly just cocaine." And I was like,
Icing sugar or powdered sugar?
powdered sugar, yeah.
It's the same
Okay.
thing.
Well,
It's
icing sugar is
yeah.
like fluffier, but yeah.
Powdered sugar is like
Wait, maybe it
Yes,
is the same
yes.
thing. Anyways,
It's the yes. It's this. They yes. It's the
yes.
same.
Moving on. Anyways,
no. Let's spend 20 more minutes right here. I have questions.
You know what? Let's go to that bake shop.
Right. Let's go
And-
back
and
to
ask
Shadeborough and go
All
to
right,
the bake. Yeah.
Okay, we're going. We're switching
going
to just
back.
talking.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
doing this.
We have to
Um,
find out.
Anyways, last time on Prince of the Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay, we had a very long, very stressful, and very emotional battle. 3.5 hours, I think, because we almost hit 4 hours and we had like a 20-minute break. So I think it was like a 3.5 hour long fucking battle.
Did we
Part
break?
two of a battle, really, though, because if you
It-
think the session before that was another 3 hour
It,
long.
it was.
battle,
It was.
basically.
It was. Yes.
Sorry, not
Technically, a part 2 of a battle. Yeah. But this one
Yeah.
was all one battle,
Yeah.
instead of like kind of broken up on pieces.
It
we
was
did have a break.
badass.
Yes. Where you guys had to fend off a fire elemental that came rising up behind you guys. But
Thank
with
you,
the
Dwayne.
help of
Thank you,
the
Dwayne.
Dwayne, the
Dwayne.
rest
Dwayne
in
the
pieces,
Fun.
rest,
to the
Dwayne Rock
homie.
Elemental.
rest in geodes.
Rest in stones.
I actually
Yes.
almost cried after that stream. I just want you to know.
You're not the only one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Where he fed off, it was great, and then you lost control, and both lucky but sadly, he got a natural 20 on one of the enemies got a natural 20 and knocked him prone and stunned, and then he died from a blast of Zephyr's dragon breath. But you got a little piece of
Oh,
him
right.
in your thing.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
But you guys had a lot of ups and downs, literally. A lot of you guys were falling on the ground unconscious and then rising back up. Lots of healing going on, including Saruki and Amdrus being the main ones.
I just wanted to say I remembered. I now like literally as on my way over here from the gym. I was like, "You have that parapet of wound closure. You shouldn't have gone down."
Yes.
Yes, that's true. That's well, you still go down, but you stabilize
Yeah.
right away. So
You
Yeah.
stabilized right away.
yeah,
Gave
but
this to you for a reason.
That's
And I
true.
forgot
That is-
about it.
Yeah, well, again, look at your damn items, guys. I've only repeated it
Your
for
Fucking
sessions.
character sheet.
Yes.
Why are you yelling at me? This
I
is
know.
DM.
Literally 42 sessions.
It's funny. I told him to use the other item too.
Yeah, and you did.
I tried to roleplay it out.
You did. That's okay.
He was stuck on
but-
bringing down the entire floor. It's fine.
That's
Mhm.
fine. And in the end, while I will say, Elisar was still at like half health by the time all you guys were coming up and down and panicking of what to do. And then Saruki got healed and came in like a fucking freight train, whatever.
Great train.
Yeah. Getting a natural 20, getting the same natural 20, knocking him prone and stunned for 2 rounds, which really fucking helped you guys because he could have came back, but not after 2 rounds. And with the moment of everyone just wailing on this downed Dragonborn, Zephyr very emotionally ran up, yelling at them, was holding her attack in case anyone seemingly was going to finish him off. And in that moment, there was a kind of stretch of time when Joel got asked by his god to pick a path, essentially. You can either purify the world of Elazar, or try to purify him and heal him. Shockingly, to the majority of people, you pick to heal him. And in a moment of your god Pelor kind of reaching through you, a divine glowing light kind of radiated off of you. Your wings sprouted, and your eyes became almost like suns of themselves, just kind of glowing brightly. And you were able to purify and cast greater restoration, healing whatever seemed to ail Elazar. And kind of in that moment, you saw him kind of, his eyes kind of clear, and like a softness come over his eyes. And he just began to cry. And before we continue that moment, I would like to take a couple seconds back with Joel. In that moment of that stretched time, of that blinding light that came over you, you don't even really see what happens. You just felt this light kind of blind yourself and go through you. And in that moment, you find yourself in a familiar orchard of endless rows of trees, beautifully grown, kind of shimmering. The bark and the leaves again almost seem to shimmer with a golden light, bearing all sorts of fruit. And you can see that beautiful white tower in the distance once more, this time closer. And you can really start to see how massive this tower is, as you have to like look up, even though it is still miles away. And you can see where the brilliant white light kind of shines down at the top of the tower, almost like a sun in itself. And you find yourself kind of squinting at this light. But you swear you see something in it, or someone, kind of a silhouette of something. And you hear the voice that coincides with your own thoughts in your head once more, saying, "My child, you have been a disciple of mine for a decade, and you follow my light even though it was forced upon you. But now you have seen the world for what it is, experienced it yourself. And I watch you stray from that light from time to time. But know this, you are allowed to walk the path that you so choose, to follow the justice you seek. But I repeat, do not let brutality shroud the light. Be good and help those that need it. Those that may be, or those that may be lost on their own path. And no matter what path you choose to go down, you choose for yourself to go down. Know that my light and warmth will always follow you." And kind of in that moment, the light gets brighter and brighter, and you are brought back to that moment. And you can see, as everyone else sees, Elazar begin to cry. And he looks up to Zephyr, and you can see him go, "My little bird." And in that moment, you can see him kind of rock, and his eyes roll back, and he just faints, like falls towards you, Zephyr.
I'm gonna run up and try to catch him, or at least embrace
I mean,
him.
you're like right there, so you can like easily catch him.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and she's just gonna be sobbing, probably unsure of what actually happened. And can I use my healing spirit on him?
Yeah, you can move it off of Amdrus, and you can heal him.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 8 points of health back. I'm gonna mass healing word everyone, including Alazar.
Thank you.
You guys can see that, or you can feel that warmth of the light that kind of filled the room and blinded everyone in that moment. Kind of seems to heal your guys' wounds as well.
I got max healing for him, so 12.
I should probably actually write his hit points. I do believe he was at 2 hit points
2.
at that. So that is how much? Sorry, Zephyr?
12 and 8.
12 and 8.
Sorry, was that 12? Zephyr?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
12 for Elazar. We got 8, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone got 8. Cool.
Thank you, Joel.
You do have like 8 more rounds, so if you just want to like give 2d6 to a bunch of people, you're more than welcome. You have 8 more of those because you casted
Sure.
it at the end of it and healed Amdrus, I think, once. So then
Yeah,
Elazar
I
brings
did.
you-
Yeah.
There's no
And-
immediate threat.
Where do you have the map? Up of where
Actually, how
everybody is?
long does Fog Cloud last?
Oh no.
4.5 hours, I
Mhm.
think was. the
Yeah, I
standard,
wish. I wish.
Of
Like
real time.
24 hours at
Um,
least.
I think
Oh, it was
it's-
level. What level was it at? It was
I don't
the
know.
highest level because I didn't have anything else.
Right.
Uh,
I don't know if that changes anything
so-
though.
it's only the radius, not the.
Oh, really? Oh, so it really like filled
It's
like.
it's an hour. It's an hour.
Okay.
Oh, we got.
I didn't know if it was a minute or 10 minutes, and it was neither. So there you go. Yeah. So you have an hour of. You can hear them. You can see bolts get like shot randomly, but they're not hitting you. You can tell that they're down there.
Well, what I wanted to know is where everybody is because I'll just go around. Because as she's healing him, she's just gonna pass it around, so she's not gonna really know who.
So this
So it's just
little
gonna go in the closest
little
order.
fire spirit kind of is dancing around everyone and healing them. I mean, at this point
Do I
again,
have
we're
to
not
roll
really
each
in
time,
combat,
or-
so you can just pick who you're gonna heal.
Okay. Do I just roll for each one, right?
Yeah. Whoever wants them, just make sure you're telling who's getting what.
Okay.
assume-
This first person is getting 9. Who wants it?
I'll take
Who's
it.
lower? I got 13, cause so I'm.
I have
oh,
12.
I have
Yeah.
21. One of you guys take it. That's a good one.
Yeah. How about Celeste takes it first?
Okay,
Yes.
I'll take the
Well,
9.
I got 10.
Oh,
Next.
actually, hold on, Celeste. You take the 10. I'll take the 9.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks, buddy.
6.
There we go.
Okay. I'll take the 6.
And
Are you sitting
then
over there at
7.
7.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have
Oh,
4.
can I do this on myself?
Yeah. Yes, very much so. It's 4 more.
12 points for
I got
me.
8 for
Weird.
myself.
Oh, Gem fully left, so I don't have a clue what Saruki's at. Probably like very low, so she'll also take one if you would like.
Wow, I gave her 11.
Perfect.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, Saruki wasn't doing well.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
I think was at like 3 hit points because she got healed and then was.
I was doing my best to keep her up that fight, but that
I mean, it worked
motherfucker was
out.
not letting her.
That
Yeah.
Saruki was basically doing that like pacer test of like up, down,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
down.
Saruki. You can see she's just exhausted. She's like collapsed over. You can see that she is kind of. Saruki is barely alive. Yes. Hi, Jen. Perfect. You can see that she's like leaning against, and you can see she's been like eyeing and watching Elazar very closely, just in case, you know.
Elazar. Yes, I'm Elazar now. Zephyr is gonna be like, as she's like healing, she's still gonna be holding him, and she's gonna be saying like, "Elazar, please, like, come back," or yeah,
Okay.
I can't.
Make a medicine check.
Yes.
Medicine check.
Yeah.
That's new. Oh, I'm proficient in it.
You are.
That's new. I'm proficient. That's amazing.
I haven't used it. I use this very little, so I forget.
Yeah, it doesn't get used as often.
Let's see.
But it's very useful when you need to use it.
I was gonna say when
22.
you,
22. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that he is breathing. He is fine. But he is. You can tell by like the wounds on him and just the expression he saw before his eyes just like rolled back that he is so exhausted that his body could not stay awake. Whatever light happened, whatever cleared or healed him, exhausted him. Or allowed him to finally rest. You're not really sure. He is alive, but he's probably going to be asleep for a while.
well, I want to move very cautiously, put like my hand on Zephyr's shoulder and be like, "We need to get out of here. This isn't done. There are others under the influence. So we need to move." And I want to pick up
Under the influence.
Elazar. I want to pick up Elazar because I can, because I have orc strength. And
Yes, what is your strength?
okay,
Or do you have a specific ability that allows you to...
I can carry one size larger than me,
Oh, okay.
no problem.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And you
I'm
got
gonna
Elias
pick
on that.
him.
You know you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up, just kind of fireman carry, carry him, and just be like, "All right, well, this touching reunion is over. We should probably get going before the rest of them show up and decide they want to kick our asses further into the dirt.
Where are we going?
Anywhere else but here."
Can I ask Joel something before you do end up picking him up?
Oh,
I guess
sure.
it doesn't really matter, but
We can rewind a little
as
bit.
it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Zephyr's gonna look up to Joel and ask him, "What did you do?" As she's like crying.
Well, I'm not 100% sure actually, but like, you know, God talked to me, and he actually kind of like helped me
He said,
decide.
"Girl."
Well, no, it was just because he was like, "What path do you want to like follow your anger, or do you want to help save him?" And it was like, it dawned on me that Alizar did need saving, and that he wasn't actually evil, and I realized that my anger might have been a little displaced, and I said we should save him, and that's all I know. And then I woke up to him waking up.
She's
So
gonna-
God, it was God. I don't know.
Thank you so much, and she's gonna like
So really
just
cold.
be super. I don't know what the right word is. Happy, grateful. Yeah, grateful.
Yes.
Um,
Appreciative.
through her tears. And then she's gonna help lift Elazar for Amdrus.
As I'm lifting him, I'm just gonna go. I can do all things through Pelor. Let's go.
And I'm sorry too, Zephyr, that I didn't trust you more. Because you said
No.
all along that it wasn't him and it's something, and I let my anger like kind of get away from me, and I didn't listen to you, and I feel badly for that.
No, it's totally understandable. I completely understand where you're coming from. I feel that if I was in your position, it'd be the same for me, and I want to embrace you in a hug.
No.
As you guys are kind of hugging, Ricky kind of just gets up and goes, "That was a touching moment, but there are more enemies around," and she just points to the like hole in the ground with the fog coming out of it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
It's just a couple. I think we'll be okay.
There's more in the
No,
town.
there's two down there. There is several
Oh.
more running this way.
I
And what I
thought-
can only assume is it's been about. How long would you say that would? My thing is still probably is
How
at the
long
end
does
of it at the least.
last? An hour, I
I
think.
think so.
I would say
do-
it's probably done now. Plus, it's a concentration spell, so if I think
No,
Wait,
it's
is
not.
it? No, it's not.
Nope.
We attacked.
I just cast that bitch and run.
Yeah.
But you already took care of them. I thought that was what the point was.
Assuming real. I will. 10 minutes. Sorry. 10
Oh yeah,
minutes.
so it's definitely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. We should go.
Where are we going?
Literally anywhere else but here. We cannot be here when they come back. And if Elisar is gone, it's going to really make it hard for them to want to stay here any longer. So let's just hold
Out the
out and
window?
recover. Sure. Yeah. Let's. Out the window sounds lovely. And does anybody have a feather fall spell or something?
I can fly now.
You are muted, Pyro.
Sorry, thank you.
You're fine. I saw you talk and I was like, I heard nothing.
That's great. No, it's good.
I have my wings, and I can carry somebody.
Still getting
so-
used to it. And then yes, and I can save our fall.
She's gonna go.
Perfect.
Look,
Okay.
I
Um,
just wanted to fly. That's all.
I wish you the best of luck with your new wings. I'm
That's fine.
going to fall very slowly off the edge of this tower,
Okay.
carrying
do,
Elazar.
do you guys just break one of the windows and jump all out and cast Featherfall?
Sure.
Okay.
Ye-
Joel,
yes.
do you pop your wings or do you go through the Featherfall? Because Featherfall, I think, can catch up to 6 people.
Oh, then I'll just use the feather fall
Up
because
to 5.
I don't want to glow like a
Up to
lamp.
5. Okay.
Up to 5.
So Amethyst can fly herself,
Yeah.
and then yeah, you
I
can
say
catch
I can
everyone
climb
else.
down.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
know if that's
You can,
faster.
you can cut.
Elazar, Zephyr, myself.
Who's carrying out?
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm carrying Elazar.
Oh, okay, you're fine.
Does it count?
So I don't have to. I don't have to worry about it.
I will.
on-
I will say
you don't
that
have to
you're
count
feather
him.
falling and holding him, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You might fall like a little faster because of the weight, but
5 more feet.
yeah. I will say though, Amethyst, what does it look like?
I'm gonna imagine it kind of looks like very genie like. So I'm imagining like kind of misty, like almost like a cloud that she kind of gets to just chill on.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know if that
kind
like
of-
sounds
You
stupid.
almost
but I-
think it
begin to
works.
like shimmer, almost kind of ethereally, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
like kind of
ethereally.
mist kind of wraps around your legs, and you can kind of like sit on a cloud and just like fly down.
You're Dragon Ball Z in
Work.
this.
Yes, very, very much.
I didn't even think about that yet, but yes. Maybe-
Do you think this would manifest the thing you wanted, or no?
No,
Okay.
no, I really want that to be a
A moment.
moment.
Okay.
Mr.
Um,
Mo.
So as everyone jumps out and is caught in this kind of wind and feather falling down, you can just see Amethyst just like drifting on a little cloud, just shimmering.
And I'm like, yes, work. No.
Screaming. And you can
Screaming
just
in the
like
air.
fly around them as you slowly descend because you
And I
have
would
much
too.
better speed. Yeah. Eventually, you guys are able to land on the ground. I would like you all to make perception checks, please.
Cool.
Oh, easy. Nope, that's the wrong P. That's the wrong P word.
Oh,
that's just-
I got a nat 1.
oh,
Very nice. Very
That's
nice.
not
That's
good.
17.
Five.
You're very tired. To
That's
be
not
fair,
good.
Joel.
Okay, there we go.
Probably took a
Yeah,
lot. out of
17.
you.
Natural 17 plus 5. 22.
22,
Ooh,
17. That's
23.
good.
It's an 18 for
23
me.
As I'm crying, apparently.
18.
You can see through my tears.
There you go.
I can just magnify everything.
yeah, it zooms
Apparently.
in. As you guys land and
Like
begin
these
to
fisheye
shift around the tower, Saruki just kind of goes, "We get over the wall, we can get into an abandoned house. That's easy enough." And you guys
Yeah.
kind of start heading, and you notice little firelights of little torchlights kind of moving through the thick haze towards the tower. There are multiple groups coming towards the tower.
We should probably go fast.
Right.
Duck into an abandoned house. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Or at least
Um,
rest if we
I
can.
would I would like you guys all to make stealth checks. To not be
You want me to
seen.
make that with disadvantage since I'm
Damn.
carrying?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s. Wow. 11.
Come on. Okay.
9.
I had a 20, but it went crooked. I was so mad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight again.
Still got 21. Apparently.
Okay, so we Joel got a 9? No?
Mm-mm.
No,
An
11.
11.
Amethyst?
I got a 14.
14, got a 21 for Zephyr, a 9 for Amdrus, sorry, and then 15 for our team, yes?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, I got a rule for Saruki. Okay, yeah, you just got a 21. Which I think kind of saved you guys, because I think that
Oh.
was good enough. So as you guys are kind
Thank
of
you,
rushing
Jam.
past,
Yeah.
as you guys are rushing, you guys get to like the wall, this kind of built wall, and you can see kind of groups passing, and you take a moment through like the firelight as no one notices to dip around into the gate and around on the other side, kind of following the inside of the wall until you can find a abandoned house fairly easily. One that is unlocked. Try a few, but you can find one. Yeah, and you guys can dip in. What are you guys doing? What's your plan? There's still a
Probably resting.
chunk
Yeah,
of
hide
the
and
We're a
rest.
forces.
clan-based
that are-
group.
We need a rest of some kind.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can have a short rest for sure.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do a short rest
Um,
because I have stuff I can do with that.
Yeah, it's probably too early to have a long rest.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna. If we do a short rest, I can do my song of rest.
Yeah.
And that just gets you guys an extra 1d6 on top of everything.
There you go. 1d6 or is it 1d8? No, because that's different than your.
Song of Rest is saying 1d6.
Okay. Couldn't remember if it's the same as your thing or if it's different.
No, I think it's just a 1d6.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys can use hit die to heal up, and hit that short rest.
And you said I get an extra d6.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
for healing.
Yeah, you can roll an extra 1d6 with your hit die.
Yes. If you are using a hit die. So if
I
you're
am.
not using, which I assume you all are, but if you're not using a hit die, then you don't get the benefit. But,
Cool. I am
If I
max health
have-
again.
yes.
Can I use multiple hit die or is it only
Yeah.
one?
You can use up to however many you have, but on a long rest, you only get half your total back. So it doesn't fully reset on a long rest. So yeah, you guys have 6 right now. So if you use 4 of them, you'll still be missing 1 after a long rest because you only get 3.
Okay.
Let Song of Rest help. That maxed me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll just hum a little song while we're all just.
I mean, I have no spell slots.
Recovering.
I'm just all
Oh,
amazed.
wait, I have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! I
Only
get my
one.
bardic inspiration back.
Did I do that right?
Oh, at level 6, you get them
At level 5.
Oh, at level
At level
5,
5, I get on short rest.
Nice. That's good. And then Amethyst gets her spell slots back, so at least somebody has spell slots. That's good.
And then you gave us a 1d6, right?
Yeah, so just roll a d6 to add to that.
For whatever reason, it wasn't rolling automatically, which makes me sad.
And kind of within this hour, I will say that as you guys are hunkered down in kind of an abandoned house, kind of resting and healing up, kind of patching any wounds or just, taking a damp breather, de-stressing a little because I'm sure it was a lot. Elazar has not woken up. He is still very passed out.
Where are the werewolves at?
You don't know.
I'm assuming they booked it.
They yelled that the fire elemental was coming and they fucking booked it. But
Oh,
you
'cause
guys.
I took remove curse for them.
Oh, that's very nice. I will say that as you guys are kind of resting, you can look out the windows and you can see that there, like, a lot of the groups have like ran to the tower, and then they've kind of since then kind of broken out and started kind of walking, like certain smaller groups have been like walking along the walls in the streets kind of looking, and you kind of overhear conversations about being like, what happened? Elazar is gone. We can't get to the tower. The scaffolding's gone. The giant's gone. What happened? And a lot of them are just kind of talking and trying to figure out what's going on. There are still a chunk of the forces. What do you do? As the long rest or the short rest comes to an end, what's the plan? Suruki just kind of says, "We still need to somehow get them out. We don't have to kill them all, but."
I don't know. Can we just get to like the wall and just like?
We need to get to the wall. Well, here's where I'm at, and this is just me thinking out loud here. We need to get at least to the edge of the city, somewhere where they're not going to find us. I'd bunker down somewhere. Give ourselves a night to just recover, because Zephyr, your dad hits like a fucking wagon full of horses.
Well, I mean, he was
That's
one of the
peculiar.
best.
It's a very peculiar saying. I've never heard that one before.
Well, instead of a horse-drawn carriage, it's a carriage full of horses. That's how hard he hits.
Right. I would say you guys are probably like around here.
Okay.
Kind of in this little section there. Your horses, I believe, were left at the inn.
Which is on the other side of town.
Yep.
Well, it's like over here. It's
I
not.
thought we let them go.
Did you?
No.
Oh,
Because I'm pretty sure
I
you
thought we
guys-
let them.
I thought we
we let-
did. Yeah, no, you're
we
right.
let them
you're
go.
right.
We
Yeah.
unhitched them, let them go, and then we followed Saruki to the
Oh,
did you
yeah,
let
to
them
we
the
did.
under. Yeah,
Well, all right.
like Amdrus like specifically slapped them on the butt and told them to go.
Right.
All right.
I remember that now.
We were
And
like,
Harry and the
"Yeah, we'll
Henderson
just
him.
we were like, we'll just pay it later.
Fair. Let me like make a check here. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I would
So
say.
are we trying to make a? Are we trying to draw their attention and lead them out somewhere to chase us?
Well, I was saying in my head, here's what's going on. Find a place, bunker down for the night, recover, and then once we're done, once we wake up in the morning, have a spot of breakfast. You know, campfire on an empty stomach. I will do another major image of. Hopefully, Elazar will be awake by then. This really all hinges on Elazar waking up and giving us the details, and then using, speaking through me, making an image of him, and then just having him speak to the troops that way. Say he's
Why?
ascended or
I-
something, and that they need
Why
to
not do that
disperse.
now?
I see.
Because I
see what
don't
we're
know
trying to-
I don't know how your pa talks.
Oh,
I've heard him talk, and I've heard him beat me into the dirt. I've heard him like utter like 3 words total in front of me, and then he
That should
beat
be
my
enough.
ass with that fucking.
Well,
We're good at
flame.
performance.
You saw him in the office.
But we
Talk to
spoke
you
with him.
then.
We spoke with him a lot in the office.
Right.
You heard him
I just,
then?
I just want to get the details of their belief system really down, because if we're wrong, it's only going to make them angry. We only got one shot at this, and I really need your pa to wake up to make sure I don't fuck this up. If I cross my cell phone, it's really more of like a triangle over the forehead sort of situation. I don't understand.
Don't mind him.
You do know he's not actually my dad, right?
Like, and my father's not really my father, but I
I
still
mean, my
call him
father's
Pa.
not really my father.
Yeah,
either.
we all have secondary.
I don't really have a father.
padres.
I mean,
Joe's like, my father's a dick. Like, everyone has daddy issues apparently.
I've just never.
I just
called
don't
him
have
dad,
one.
so it's weird hearing it.
Would
Yes.
you prefer?
our alternate name, Dads of Dismay.
Elazar.
Yeah. Well, listen. The man who helped raise you, Elazar, who's definitely not your father or a father figure to you.
Oh, okay. That just Elazar would work, you know. That's what I say.
No, I like the title better. It's longer for no reason.
This is just.
Amdrus is all about
Okay.
the labels, baby.
And she's just gonna focus back on Elazar again.
Elazar, first of his name, man who raised Zephyr, the first of her name, who's definitely not a father figure in her life. That man.
Is there something I can like toss at you? Like that's around my surroundings
There
or
is
something?
definitely like a pillow or something. You could definitely toss something. If you want something heartier, I'm sure there's like a vase or something. You know?
I
No,
would
I
probably
wanna
give
do-
her. I would
wanna do-
probably give her a rock.
Oh, I was gonna say I would do my bonfire and just kind of like
In a
throw it
house?
over.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bonfire is
wait,
not throwing. That is like produce
Oh,
flame. you would mean.
placing it. Okay,
Just like-
we'll just placing it.
I would actually enchant like a magic stone to gift her.
She hands
Okay.
you like a geode kind of rock.
And I'm just gonna toss it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What is
it's
Plus
it?
hit me.
7.
+7. Yeah, roll a d.
It's
Like,
+7.
Yeah.
What did I? What
Oh,
did I
She
nick?
no.
gets your advantages. This seems unfair.
Yeah, it uses
Oh,
her.
sweet. Oh, you're
Yeah.
lucky. We can actually just flavor it, and I'm not paying attention because I rolled in that one.
Yeah, you just toss it and just smash it through a window.
I threw a window.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
going.
It's a nat one.
it's that one.
Yeah.
Shit, oh,
I
shit.
have
well,
2 more if you want to try again.
Please
What are we
more.
doing? What are we
Like,
doing?
No,
What
I
are we doing?
think you're
What
good.
are we
You're
doing?
good.
What are we
I,
doing?
I
not
will
having
say, it is only like midday, so having a
Yes.
long rest isn't really an option right now.
I mean,
'Cause
we
you
could, we
guys
just
woke
fucked our
up-
sleep schedule.
You guys woke up and then did all this, so it's probably like noon at this point.
I'm just saying we could take a long rest, but it would fuck with our sleep schedules really
Yeah.
bad.
I will say, technically, you can only have one every day, so you would have to wait until it starts.
we
Okay.
do multiple short rests.
We
You did a short rest.
Good, but the short rests are just for heals for most of
Yeah.
us. That's why.
Oh, that's true.
We
I
get
didn't
no-
anything.
We don't
We
get.
get no.
Yeah, you had a short
Combat.
rest. You get nothing else
So-
beyond what you just did. So
Except
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
right, yes, but at the moment, yes.
In the moment. So yeah,
Well-
if we're gonna do something, I guess
I mean,
we're either I guess we're not
No,
leaving.
we have to get these guys out of here. We cannot
Yeah.
just leave.
the-
I'm not saying leave. I'm just saying we hunker down for the night.
Well, it's.
What
We can't
cover?
really-
That's like
Bit
12
early.
hours
can't-
away,
We
bro.
can't really hunker.
Well,
Do you? I could wild shape and see if we can find a path that way.
we've got roving bands of idiots, and I got
saw-
nothing.
I have charm person.
Which only lasts an hour.
I've got like one good one in me left, and that's it.
I also have phantasmal force.
What's that to?
It affects a single
base-
person. But
Yeah, but it's like you just need one to be like, haha, lead the charge.
That's
but
true.
Basically, it's crafting an illusion into the root of a mind of a creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you can create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube. Is perceivable only to the target for that duration. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Basically, it includes sound, temperature, other stimuli, also evident only to the creature.
Okay. I like where your head's at, and it just gave me an idea. Hold on.
Yes,
You think
that's
they
my
would-
idea.
You think they would respond to a very dramatic message in the sky?
Maybe. I like your
think
idea.
so.
Here's where I'm at. I can cast Major Image one more time and make it seem like we have, but like have it be a captured Elazar of us running out of the city in a straight narrow, like, make a lot of noise, have it happen as we're like running out, gather the attention of the guard and have them chase us as the Major Image is just scooting along, and that's in the one direction. Like
Or-
or-
I mean, I can just try to convince them that Elazar is telling them to leave.
That's a
Or
better idea.
what if you're
Okay.
just an avatar of Pelor and you say that their false god has been taken down and they need to get out?
I like that.
Elazar's gone. Everything is.
Fine.
They
Just like,
can't get in the
yeah.
tower at all.
I'm listening, and I love where your head's at.
Like, how about we do that?
I will also say, Joel, because you just had this vision where you saw the White Tower, you do notice, which makes sense because, it's all about Pelor, that the spires are very much built somewhat in the image of that White Tower that you saw. So if that adds to any of your ideas, you're more than welcome to.
Right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking light strikes down middle of the city. Choir of angels, right? Are there angels in Pelor's? But I'm sorry, Joel. I need your help here. Help
I'm
me
a
flesh this out. I want this to
fucking
be
angel.
realistic. I know,
Like,
but like,
You've seen my
I'm-
wings, bro.
I'm just saying. Is there? Would Pelor have a choir? Is that too much? Am I giving too much? Should I pull it back? Is what I'm asking.
Why would now be the time for you to pull back?
Never pull back.
Right. Okay. Here's what I'm imagining. Center stage. Light strikes down in the middle of the town. Choir of angels. I'm thinking a dozen on each side. Avatar of Pelor comes down very gracefully floating. Foot ever so slightly touches the ground. Big booming voice. Your god has been strucketh down. Now is the time to repent. Throw down your swords or forever be banished to the plane of eternal torment. Something to
All
that
of
effect.
that. Yeah,
All of that
let's do it.
is.
I'm okay with this.
Let's scare the Pelor out of these people.
I'm repent now for your sins or forever be thrown into the plane of torment. I like it. Yes. Any notes? Any notes?
Sergey just
Amethyst?
goes, puts her hands up. Her hand up with that. She goes, if they don't give a shit about Pelor, do you think they're going to care?
Well, it's the avatar of Pelor. I don't imagine why they wouldn't.
Right, but, if they believe him to be a different, not as good as their god, they're probably...
Have they ever run into Pelor before?
I don't know.
Maybe this
I'm
might
just...
intimidate him.
Maybe. I'm
Especially
just...
since
I'm
Salazar's
just seeing
gone.
another perspective. Is all.
Yeah, I've banished I have done combat with your god and banished your leader. Repent now, or be thrown into the fires of eternal torment with him.
She's just gonna
Maybe
couldn't-
fires isn't
couldn't
the word. Maybe a one.
your
I-
holy man, who
Maybe-
apparently has wings, could just do it himself.
I mean,
No.
if we can find somebody higher up, and I could, do Phantasmal Force and try to convince them as a backup.
Also, good idea. Yes, definitely. We need to have a backup because
You always need one. You need that one person in the crowd that speaks up.
yes, no, of course. This is good. I like
Such a
this.
Do we know who Elazar's second would be, or do we find?
I think we
Like-
threw them in a pit in the tower.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we murdered them.
Perfect.
Or they're in a pit in the tower surrounded
It's
by
like that.
fog.
I think that dwarf was kind of high up in the pecking order of stuff.
What
Oh,
happened
you
to
mean
the
the one that
flame
just
dwarf?
exploded himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a
the
pity.
priest was, kicked in the floor, so
Into the pit. Yeah.
Right, right. Priest is the one I'm thinking. We should get a priest. A priest, I feel, would be like if we can get a person of their faith to throw down arms and repent and or leave the city. Also, a good idea.
So we're just
How
gonna.
do we get
I
it?
feel like a priest who is very devoted to their god probably wouldn't.
But if they did, that would shake the faith of the others.
Fair enough.
how do we
She's
convince the
suspecting.
priest?
She just finds some
I-
wine and sips on it.
Just finds. This is weird.
It's like, oh look, wine.
Amethyst goes over and takes a drink.
Listen. We
How do we-
summon. Listen, we summon the avatar of Pelor, that will draw a crowd. We have. We do the original message. Hopefully it plays. If it doesn't play, we will have Amethyst pick out a priest. What's the range on Phantasmal Force, by the way, out of curiosity?
60 feet. But I can
Okay.
also turn myself invisible.
But if
Right,
you
we'll have-
cast a spell, you go uninvisible.
That's true.
That was an attack.
But again, this is a spell where you make, if they fail their saving throw, you can make them believe anything. So you can make them believe you are this thing, so they don't see you, or you can just add on that they don't see you.
Very true.
True.
Yeah. So there's
Well,
that.
we can
So-
have.
But not Amethyst. God, there's so many A names between so many campaigns. In the other
18.
campaign, there's Elba, Amarantha, and Andy. Like, there's so many. Not Amethyst, Amdrus. Please make it a religion check. God fucking damn it.
Nice. I was gonna say.
I've had a
we
single
have
class, and this is already
Joel
like,
kind of deliver the message aloud to these people, and then we bring out the illusion to kind of
Ooh, yeah.
solidify.
I like that.
I will say with a 19, because I can see it,
Mhm.
that you've been around. You've grown up. Jesus Christ, grown up in the Blooming
More
Vale.
wine. More wine.
Already hitting
I can't
me.
wait.
And
We'll go along with any plan.
true. You've seen enough like iconography, and you've heard enough growing up, just like offhanded, and like your family and you aren't that like religious, but
Mhm.
as a blanket statement, everyone kind of, all of Blooming Vale kind of worship, even minorly, Pelor, as he is the god of sun and agriculture, and this is a very like flower and nature kind of, or agriculture kind of
Yes.
region. So I would say that you've seen enough like statues and drawings of Pelor that you would know that he typically is depicted as a warrior in like brilliant armor and just a beaming light like a sun for his head, or at least someone with like a helmet and light just shining off. So
Okay.
you would at least have imagery that you could go off of. Because if you rolled low, I would say you would not be able to figure out what the fuck his shit would be.
Okay, here's a new idea. We'll have Joel fly above. I'll cast the major image over Joel, so he's like kind of within, and then it'll be just like a bigger Joel, and then we'll have him like his head replaced by a sun, and then it'll just be like, I am speaking through this character. Good. Oh, I'm
You're
assuming he's
muted.
saying continue. I'm assuming he's saying continue.
I think I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
So here's
you
where
know.
I'm at. Joel will fly and be like, I have defeated Elazar. Your god has been struck down. Witness the power of Pelor. And then I'll cast Major Image and then have like a bigger Joel appear surrounding small Joel. And then it'll be, instead of Joel's face, it'll be the sun. It'll be like just a big burning ball of light, right? Because that's how it appears in the statues. So at that point, I will have to just be like, repent now, forever give up your sins. Your God is a false God. I am the one true. And then throw down
Leave
your
this place.
leave.
Yes.
Throw down your arms and leave.
Throw down your arms and leave. You are not wanted here. This place is under my protection now and forevermore. And hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, we'll have Amethyst in the background with targeting a priest. Hopefully that works. If that
doesn't work, I'll prepare a blizzard for him.
we'll hit them all because they'll all be in one
Do
Alternatively-
you like Major Image,
Yeah,
like Alazar's
Amdrus.
head in my hand, like I'm carrying his head?
Mm,
Or is that too much?
that feels like it'd be a bit much.
Okay. Just
Everybody, Amdrus, you need to work on your phrasing. Elazar is not their god.
No. I've struck down your leader and destroyed your one true god.
How did you destroy their one true god? It's a
I don't know.
flame that's not there, so
It's a god fight. I'm not there for it.
It's the illusion that we are more powerful than theirs.
I get that it's
Because
an
we-
illusion, but being from there, I don't know if they'll believe that you struck down their god.
Really think we should just go with the idea that Elazar is
Like-
telling them to leave.
The metaphor
Right.
of it all. We're more powerful than your god. We've defeated you in this moment. Therefore, leave. That
I'm
kind of
just
thing.
letting
Not
you know
necessarily
what I think they might believe, and it might not work. I think what Amethyst was saying with having Elazar try to convince them himself
Okay,
or
all right.
version.
So we
I mean,
have.
even if you do like a major
So-
image, it doesn't have to be big, right?
Well, they would interact. I just don't want them to.
I
get
just always
close enough to
assumed so
interact.
because Amdrus always did these huge things. I always assumed it had to be a huge production.
No, I think
No?
that's an
Doesn't have to be.
intimidation factor.
No,
Doesn't
that's
have
just
to
an
be a
Amdrus
production.
factor.
That's just an
It's-
ambush.
it's-
Also,
Doesn't have-
sorry,
we
Huge.
we got a letter from our thing that just dropped the ball, and two of you know what the ball is.
Yeah.
It didn't even say, "Hey,
Oh.
this happened." It was like in the recent. Our landlord passed away. Is what I'm saying.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh.
Oh, look with that.
So yeah, there's a whole thing. Anyways, moving on.
And yeah,
Just
all
said
right,
that on
so
the
here's-
internet,
so
but
here's-
that's fine.
Here's where we're at. We can summon Elazar, and we can do it. We can do it black box, small, intimate sort of situation. Or
I
we
mean,
can
if
do
we
like
make him come out of the temple, an idea.
Mhm.
Make him come out of the tower that we just, escaped from, that they're trying to get back into,
right. Here's
looking
where I'm-
beaten, telling
I
them to all run. Very Lord of the Rings style, out of character, like fly you fools type of deal.
mhm.
And then have him, like, melt away in ashes to prove that he's been defeated.
I'm okay with this.
I like this too. Small point of order. This doesn't have a lot of range on it. I kind of have to be able to see where I'm putting it.
I can
So we're gonna have to get close to the tower and possibly expose ourselves. Or like I said, we can probably do
But
something.
if you
in the middle
cast
of
it, I can quick cast invisibility on you after you've casted it.
I'm listening.
If that works. So if we can get close enough that you're able to cast it and we can be quiet enough, after you cast it, I can cast invisibility on you and maybe I can just fly away, or I can go into my lantern.
Right. There are definitely guards crawling along the walls. We know that.
What's your range on it?
About 120
I-
feet.
Sorry, they would not be on the walls. They'd be just going through the streets. They're like,
Oh, sorry.
They're kind of like.
Yeah, I thought
half-ass-
they were coming up. They're coming up to the tower, aren't they?
They did, and then they couldn't figure out what was going because they can't access it, and they saw just ruin, so they came back, and now they're like
Oh,
splitting
so
up.
they're
And
back.
that's
Okay,
what
okay.
you saw, like people kind of talking and walking through the alleys, being like, "What's
Right,
going on?"
okay.
They're like looking to see what's happening, and
Right,
they're
we need to
probably
get them-
you can
Okay, so then,
probably
yeah, we don't
assume
need
that they're
them at
going to
the
start
farm.
sweeping the entire town soon.
We need to get them all in one area. Is my only concern. Yeah, we need to.
We need to convince them either that Elazar is telling them to leave, or that he is dead and telling them to leave.
Elazar telling them to leave would be nice.
But regardless, that's, I think, what needs to happen. These people trust their leader. And they will be relentless. I know how these types of things work.
I want to look at Elazar and not. I don't want to cast anything, but I'm trying to imagine like as he is now, armor torn asunder, like.
I mean, he's healed a
I'm
bit,
thinking-
but yes.
Yeah, but I like gashed
Give him a
wounds
few
across his
embellishments.
body. Yeah, I'm thinking like a broken blade. Yeah, I'm thinking like a broken blade, armor with holes in it that's just torn. Like it looks rocky, like basically what it looks like now, but a little bit more, a little worse. Like bloody nose, like one eye, like swollen shut, and like a broken blade. Sorry, I'm thinking about all of this, and then maybe we just have him start running through the streets out of town, just being like, run, we have to get out of here. Regroup at camp. Regroup at Zephyr. Where's home? Where would these people meet up? You think?
Well, I feel like they would be going to. I don't remember the name. Amber Keep.
Yes.
Amber Keep. Right. So we'll have him say like, run, regroup at Amber Keep. The enemy is numerous, and like just running in that direction, and then have him fall and turn to dust at some point as he's falling. Sort of like
Very
like
dramatic.
yeah.
Like he got snapped out of existence somehow.
Yeah, like I don't feel so good,
Thanos
Mr.
style.
Stark. Yeah. It's like I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, and then he like falls over, and it's very dramatic. And we all weep, we're all because we've been so invested in these characters. So I'm thinking of a different play.
Like the great playwright of Stark. Yeah.
The great
Tony Stark.
the great playwright Kevin Feige. We all appreciate him.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, I think we should go with this.
With him turning to ash, I feel like they might be more confused than worried. I don't know. I don't know if they've really seen that. If it's just out of nowhere.
Let me ask you for some input for some realism then. When people, how do you bury your dead, Zephyr? How do you dispose of those who have gone
Weird
before?
ass question.
I mean, I feel like we would just. Well, apparently they just burn them. So if there isn't a flame coming out of anywhere.
I mean, if you want to
Right.
go with your Pelor idea, you could just have them strike down.
What if we combine the ideas and kind of use Elazar as bait and then use Pelor to actually like
Smite him down.
yeah.
My God, Zephyr, you've cracked the case.
Joel could smite.
I
him.
have so many ideas, but I'm not going to say it.
Like
No,
I
please,
mean,
Saruki, what are your thoughts on this?
that could work.
What? Sorry, I had an idea and you guys kept going, so.
Oh, well, we're all ears.
Well, we're
Yeah.
accepting all. We have all the time in the world right now.
I mean, I would prefer whatever you guys are doing. That sounds great. I was just thinking we run and get reinforcements to slowly kill everybody, but that would take like a week.
How do we get out though? How do we get out of here?
And where do we go?
We run and go back to you. You do know about Lake Guard Keep, yes?
Yes, but that's a
Okay.
bit of a trek, wasn't
That's like I said, that would take like over a week. So I don't really know. That would be a good idea. So I like this idea. You guys are, whatever. I was just gonna say, like, if you want Elazar gone, have the priest sprout his wings and then look like he smites him. And then you said something about turning invisible. Maybe you could turn him invisible like you vamooshed. I don't know.
I have to be able to touch him to do that.
I don't think you do.
I do.
It's a touch spell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I thought it was like a range of 30.
Nope.
Joel,
Man,
if you do
shit.
smite, can you exaggerate it? Because he does have fire resistance.
Well, I'll just use my produce
Mine is
flame
holy.
cantrip.
Which
Or
is
radiant.
fire.
Yeah, we
Do you have any
can shoot
radiant?
fire.
Do you have like Sacred Flame would work? If you have Sacred Flame, because it's a holy fire.
Well, here's
I
what
do,
we
yeah,
can do.
I do have sacred flame.
So we have Elazar run out, just scared, beaten, bruised. Be like, run! We have to get out of here. Their numbers are too many. They have a holy man with them, and then we'll have Joel appear and cast Sacred Flame, but like big and dramatic, little Kamehameha behind it. Just toss that out, burn him, and then have him like light up in holy fire, and then have him disappear that way, and that way they are struck by the fear of Pelor and run. As Joel with we can do like a medium-sized voice. It doesn't have to be big and booming. We can just do like a medium-sized, like, run now.
I have my thaumaturgy. I'll boom my voice. It'll be.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Um,
I just also don't want them to try to kill you for killing Elazar, is my only thing.
Well, hopefully they'll think I'm Pelor. If you like,
I can make you
shine light
Pelor.
from behind me and stuff.
I can
yeah.
just
I can
give you.
fly. Like, I can cast invisibility on myself, fly up with Joel, then touch him and make him invisible.
but that would make you uninvisible.
Fuck.
Oh, no, actually, you'd be casting at 3rd level, which means you can target 2 people. So you could essentially
You
cast
could
it
target
again.
yourself
and-
again, so that you
So
never.
you
come
could
out.
you would appear for a second and then disappear with those.
But if you stay behind him, then
Yeah. We can do that.
Wait a minute.
And
Oh,
though I got to
oh.
ask, you used your fly.
I have 3
Oh, it's proficiency
You have
bonus. Okay,
3?
cool. You can fly 3
Nice.
times.
a
can
day
fly.
for a long
Fly,
rest.
she can
How,
Yeah.
For how long? Is
For
it like a minute?
I get a
like
minute.
10.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, Jesus.
I get 1 minute.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, fuck.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
Kind of broken, and I love it.
I kind of want to
Don't
play a
make me
fucking
sound-
genie warlock now. Damn.
This is so much fun, let me tell you. I
cool.
love her.
just don't
Beautiful.
make him sound too too wimpy, I guess. I don't
Yes,
feel
he's
like
still
his,
very. Yeah.
I feel like his stature would not make it seem like he'd be that terrified, but more in
Right.
pain and needing to regroup and have reinforcements than being terrified.
Okay, understood. So like a steel resolve, like, not this day we live to fight another. Sort of, instead of like
yeah.
running out of fear.
Yeah,
Alright, alright.
that sounds like him.
Okay, I
He's
think
gonna
we
have
can
like a
manage
kind
it.
of like a small smile thinking about him.
Yeah. All right. I think we can make this work.
Wistfully looks over. As
let's
he's
do
passed
this.
out in your lap. I assume we're, on a couch or something.
I don't know.
Right.
She's
So
over by him. That's all I've got.
I'm going to summon a DM, and I'm going to ask you this because I'm hoping you'll say yes. But I would like to make Joel appear like an avatar of Pelor. I would like, when I cast this major image, I would like a sun to engulf his head, but still allow him to see out.
So, my question about that is the limits of Major Image. If you are casting Major Image to bring up Elazar, I don't know if you can cast another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I create the image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomena that is no larger than a 20-foot cube.
So
The
if they're
image
within
appears-
20 feet of each other, I would say maybe you could.
Okay.
Um,
Big
let me
question,
double check. but-
DM.
Yeah.
If I cast Summon Fae, could I use that as like a cover?
What
And
do you mean?
well, if I do Summon Fae, can I conjure what they look like?
Well, you would summon a Fey creature.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just you're
Okay.
like being like, hey, you're like
Okay.
calling out to the
Alternative idea.
to the Feywild and being like, hey,
Okay.
can you come here real quick?
I have Spirit Shroud, which summons spirits to circle oneself. Wondering if I could transfer that to Joel.
Give me a second.
It does say self.
Oh,
Then.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Then no,
No, never
because
mind.
it means you only cast it on yourself.
mm-hmm.
Shit.
So yeah,
It was an idea to see if the DM would
it
allow me.
was, but unfortunately,
No.
no. That's when you
Casting
need
on yourself.
distance spells.
Then you go invisible, and so now you're just an invisible person with spirits floating around you.
And
So
you
now there's
wouldn't
and then you
have
walk
a
right
third
next
spell
to
slot
Jo-
to
Yeah,
tell
I know.
Joel to do
I
that.
know.
So it was like I could do one or the other.
Yes, no, you're good.
Right.
Well, I mean, Joel already glows like a sun when he's got wings anyway.
I will say for major image, it does say like an object or a creature, so a singular thing.
Okay.
But I would say you can certainly try. Well, you can make a. I will say you can like make a roll to see if you can split an image. Otherwise, you'll have to stick to one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I'm going to try
okay.
something here. If it doesn't work, we're just going to stick with the Elazar, and you're just going to have to smite his ass.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to cast Major Image and try to split it so that way it's an Elazar and then a sun around Joel's head, and then I want them to, like, I would like you guys to fight in the street a little bit, and then with like the sounds and clanging of weapons.
Are you
And
doing
then-
this like in the center of town? Where are you doing this?
Well, we're you said we're like right here, right?
Yeah, about there. Yeah, within that kind
Roughly.
of chunk.
Because the map isn't accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
So I would
roughly.
say start. Oh fuck! We should probably move out a little bit, get closer to the center, so that way we
I
can pull
I
people
thought we were
in.
going to do it by the tower.
I thought you
'cause
were
that's
too.
where-
That's
Oh,
why.
you want to do it by the tower? Okay, we can do it by the tower. I don't give a damn.
I thought that's where most of the people were at.
No, they spread out through the town.
They started spreading out to the town. Yeah.
Why are you yelling?
I
Why
left the
not?
site.
He agreeing. He was agreeing. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Then
Yeah, obviously.
So probably the center of town then.
maybe you do it at the temple.
We can do it at the temple. Yeah, I can have you guys fighting by the. Yeah, you guys can fight by the temple, and then I will have. Oh fuck. Okay. So I can't do that. Fuck. I don't have enough spell slots. Because I wanted to have you fight him one-on-one, and then the sun engulf your head because you're by the temple, and then you smite his ass right there in front of everybody as he's like, "Help me!" Like he's like,
Well-
"Help me defeat this."
Instead of that, he could just utilize his aspect at the temple. So they were fighting as a normal man, and then you bamf out the wings because you're at the temple.
Fair. I like that. Joel.
I mean,
any
you
other-
can
any other-
again. You can change the image as you're doing it. Like that's part of the spell.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So I would say if you want to do that and give him like as he bamps out his wings, if you want to give him like a sun for his head or whatever, I would say it's going to be a check to be able to kind of split off that. But
Mhm.
I would allow that
Okay.
potentially you could do that
Fair. Fine by
because
me.
that's
Thank
fun and cool. So
Okay.
I am down.
you. So we're gonna give it a shot. And then have you smite Elazar, and then in that moment, once you've smote him, tell them all to fucking run. You use the words. You know what you're saying. They destroyed your temple. I'll leave it to you. And then hopefully they'll run.
Are we sure that it might not be more efficient if they hear it from Elazar himself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they saw Elazar fighting and then get turned to ash, I feel like that might be something convincing.
Right. That's where my head was at, was seeing their leader, like having their leader call forth for them. To help. I don't know how to defeat this
I
idolizer
feel like
of a
we're
fake god.
overcomplicating this whole thing.
You really
Like-
Because he
are.
wanted to make it
Like-
big and dramatic.
Yeah,
I love it, but-
like just having Alizar telling them to get the F out of town would be enough. We don't have to
It
go
really would
through all
be.
of this. Like we're making this way too complicated.
Well,
I've been
I
told
guess
so myself.
if he did come out and tell him to leave, what happens to him? Because it's a fake image of him. Like we have to make him disappear, and it makes sense.
Well,
Say
that's
that
easy,
he's
actually.
staying to try and fight everything out to let everyone else live.
I can
That
I
would
can
make
just
sense. He would do that.
If he's a selfless type.
okay. So if he would stand behind, we
Yeah,
could
just tell
do
them
that.
all to retreat to the Amber Keep. That's all we have to tell. He's their boss. We don't have to give them a reason. All he has to
Alright.
say is retreat to the Amber Keep, and they'll say, "Yes, boss. Let's retreat." Like, isn't it that simple?
How
Like-
dare you? I had a whole production. There was
I
going to be
know,
a
but-
choir of
Sir,
angels.
Sergio was like,
and
I was
believe me.
down for this whole production. Just saying.
Believe me, it would have
It's
been
Amdrus,
fun.
There
but it's
needs to be a
also-
production.
It could be a lot more simple and just tell them to retreat to the Amber Keep and to get the F out of town.
I need a music budget. I need backup dancers. I'm just. Where's the orchestra? Where's the? And it's fine. You know what? We'll do it. It's fine. I'm just gonna take up Elazar like tip to tail and just be like, right.
No, guys, we needed to
This is the
spend
map.
at least another hour on explaining how we were going to do this production. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
And then like
Did you
another
read
two
the
to actually
script?
do it.
Did you read the script? Breaking.
All right. Well.
I can't work like this. I'll be in my trailer.
Fosse, kick, turn. Jesus, it's not that hard.
All right. So, hopefully, I'll have to ask this one. What's the plan? What are you guys doing?
Anyways, I guess we're just gonna have Elazar gather them in the square and tell them to get out as he defends the town.
Okay. So you guys are
Get out
leaving
and
your
get
little safe
reinforcements.
house. Are you all heading to the center?
I mean, we don't all have to go. It's just me that has to
That's
go.
one-
But,
Well, and Joel, at least.
no, because if it's just Elazar, I don't need Joel either.
Oh, I thought Joel was gonna smite Elazar.
No,
No, we're
just-
simplifying the plan.
Oh, I thought you were still doing that, just simplifying what was
No,
happening
we're
during it.
just simplifying everything.
Okay,
We wasted an hour just to simplify it.
that's fine.
That's what happens.
I
That's
was
part
really
of, you know.
excited about this whole thing with Joel,
The
but that's
Ditherers
fine.
of Dismay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in their name.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It was just
Look, Joel smiting can be the backup plan.
I've got a backup plan. I can just smite him when I want. I don't.
If they don't leave, if they feel hesitant, then maybe we can pull out Joel.
Then Joel can come flying in and smite the image and then fly
which
off.
also means that Joel has to be there, so you would have to. I'm
Yeah,
just putting
I'll
this
go.
out there.
So
Yeah.
yes,
It means you're gonna have to
Oh.
be stealthing there.
My thing.
And Joel's
here-
at
here's-
disadvantage
in my-
unless you want to
in
take
my
the
head-
5-10 minutes to take off your armor.
in my head, it was just gonna be me go near the temple close enough where I can cast a spell, cast major image, cast it, get him to pull the crowd, like the groups near him, have him like stand on the steps and be like, "We're leaving, the tower has fallen," and then as they're like, all right, filing out of the city, if they weren't believing it, I was just gonna have a pillar of light drop down and smite him right then and there in front of everybody.
Sure.
Sure, let's just do that.
Okay, fine. Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Easy to do
Reduce it.
this.
Yep.
I was so excited for this very complicated plan, but that's fine. All right.
That's what we do.
So many rolls just went to nothing.
Yeah, I'm excited, but
Sorry.
Listen, I have
all the ways
I-
it could have went wrong, but also just could have went amazing. I was excited about.
Sorry
seeing
to
it.
party poop.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's fine, I guess.
It's fine.
I have my party.
I'll
pass.
have my Spider-Man turn off the lights production one day.
No.
I mean, you've had a couple already.
Yeah, but not on this level.
Furthermore.
you know?
It's really more Hamilton than anything. Like it was,
Alright.
it was good, but it wasn't.
So,
No,
Amdrus, are you going by yourself?
Yeah, I'll just
No, I'm-
like y'all. No, wait, seriously, just I'll handle this. I got it. If you hear me screaming,
You
trust
guys
me,
are going
I
to be
will-
a
I will make
distance
noises.
away, so you're not going to be able to hear him screaming. Just putting that out there.
Well, I can make noises with my major image.
Give him a sending stone. Give him one of the sending stones.
It has already been used today.
Yeah.
Yep,
Roll it.
we did it.
Also, I can make noises with the major image if I need to.
Actually, no, it has both.
It was.
I think both sides have
Yeah.
been used. Yes.
Yeah, because I talked to Amdrus or something like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but Amdrus,
Because when
did
we were
you
split.
did you
He
do your
did.
own to
Yes.
say you're heading back?
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
That's what I thought. Yeah, so it has been used.
that was part of the plan.
When
yeah.
Amdrus leaves, I am going to cast invisibility on myself and follow.
Okay.
I thrive on solo missions. Let's go.
No, I'm going with you.
Okay, so technically 4 of you, because Saruki kind of sits there, and Amdrus, as you start heading out, make a stealth check, and Amethyst, you'll like look at everyone and just disappears. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Wow.
Ultimately,
Yep.
if you would like,
Yep.
just putting this out there,
Love that.
if you want to
yeah.
run after him and cast it on him too, because you'd be casting on 2, you could give him advantage. But if you don't
yeah,
want
I'll
him
do that.
knowing that you're coming with
Why
him,
are you? So...
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna run up and like touch his back and also turn invisible.
okay. All right, so you have advantage, Amdrus, which
Okay,
you
let
can
me
roll,
roll
which is good
one
because I
more
see
time.
a 5, which is great.
Great, love it.
I'm
Um,
14.
And as you feel something touch your back, and you look back and you don't
hate
see
you.
anything.
I don't see anything.
You're just like,
Yeah.
what?
There was no point in making a plan. There was no point.
But you're
This is
invisible,
what we
which
did there.
helps significantly.
Yeah.
So as you're running, you're like, okay, I got to do this, and you're like talking out loud, like you're like going through your plan over and over again out loud.
right.
And like Amethyst, you're like,
on-
what are you doing? Shut up. And like as you're running, you can see that you pass by. Oh, let me just actually roll to see what it is. As you're running through the streets, you end up passing by like a group of like 4 like maybe mercenaries that were hired, and they like hear you and they look over and they're like, did you just hear something? And like you're invisible, so they don't see anything, and they're like, I swear I just heard someone talking to themselves. Who was it? Who's going crazy? And they're just like talking amongst themselves, and Amethyst,
It's like-
you're like running by, you like look at them and they're like are we going crazy? And they're just like, what is happening right now? And you're like, okay, cool. They don't see anything. They heard you, but they don't fucking know why.
Okay, cool. Cool. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
you're
Yeah.
invisible, so they're not gonna chase after it. And you keep on kind of running. Eventually, you guys are able to get to the middle of the ground where you can see, once again, just to describe it and to reiterate, you can see that the large temple has been burnt down into like timbers and like charcoal and ashes. If you want to hide in there, you could. It would get you really close. And then you
Yeah.
can see that the statue of Pelor, whose head is broken off, an arm is broken off. It's like laying at the feet, and it's being defaced with I wanted to say spray paint, but that wouldn't be a thing. Kind of carved into it or kind of painted on. The multiple being like Pelor is the fake god of fire, Imex is the true god, stuff like that. But the
Video and IMAX.
what? IMAX, whatever, how you say it. Shut up.
Watch the Batman. Watch the Batman. Now it's going in IMAX.
I actually saw it. It was really good. Anyways, side note. So, what are you doing?
I would like to cast. Hold on. I want to make a perception check. See if anybody's around, like that can see where I'm at.
Sure, make a perception check. Also, Amethyst, where are you? Because you don't know where Amdrus went.
Thinking about that.
But as soon as Amdrus casts the spell, he will unveil himself. Just put it out.
Yeah.
Expose himself.
Exposed.
Oh, don't say it like that.
Yes.
I am a straight guy in here. Do not say I do that.
Exposing yourself in a temple.
Burnt temple out of everything.
In front of a temple. In front.
Well, true. If you didn't want to hide into it, that's.
I mean, I guess I could hide in the temple. That'd be better.
That's
Yeah,
the
I'll
thing.
hide
You
in the
could
temple.
kind of hide among the rubble as well.
Yeah.
There isn't much, but there's enough to like hide. But Amethyst, where would Amethyst go at this point? Where do you think? Like, you don't. I mean,
Okay.
you've known Amdrus for like what, a week?
Maybe.
So like you don't fully know all his thinking. He's very out there. He thinks big. So like, where do you think he would
Okay.
go, or where would Amethyst go?
I'm going to assume that Amethyst is going to follow the chitter chatter that's happening.
That's true. To a point, you can follow him, but I will say like once they get there, he probably like.
So to
silence.
that extent, would
Like
you
red leather, yellow leather, red leather,
allow
yellow leather.
me? Would you allow me to use Mind Link to speak telepathically to him? Because it does not say that
That you have to
I
see.
have to see the person.
Okay, I was gonna. That's the biggest thing. So if you don't have to see,
It does
then
not say.
as you're running up, you can just
I
connect.
did-
And this is
yes,
the
so
first
I
time you've ever
can
done this. So please
use
describe.
Mind.
Describe what
sudden-
Amdrus would feel.
Very fitting.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
Amdrus too.
All of a sudden, Amdrus will just feel like almost like. I like the idea of like something else taking up space in your mind. Like suddenly you're like
no.
not alone. Like you have that feeling of like not being alone.
Someone's watching me.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then you hear Amethyst's voice.
Somebody's watching me.
Yes.
And then you hear Amethyst's voice.
Yeah.
I'm a genie in a
Yeah,
bottle.
I know.
She's just singing her
singing
song.
it. Yeah.
Just singing your own song. Yes. Just
To
your
be
own
fair,
song
if
comes
any-
in and interrupts.
If anyone, Amethyst would know that song.
Yes.
Yeah.
If out of anybody.
We
Oh,
start
hello, man.
harmonizing, making like a mashup between
Yes.
the two.
Yeah, I'm just you have no idea what the song is, but you're like, okay, we're
I
vibing.
saw that. That was adorable.
That was adorable. Yeah.
She just poked her head through the hole.
Oh, that's cute. I missed it. Anyway,
Sorry. And she's gonna be like, Amdrus, I'm here with you. You can talk back to me.
you just hear
Where
her
did you go?
in your head, like permeating your mind, and you're like, this is the first time this has ever happened. This is probably very jarring.
I'm gonna like stop and just be like,
It's like hearing thoughts that aren't your own.
I'm gonna just think out loud. Can you hear everything I'm thinking?
Just things you want me to hear.
And
Oh,
then
thank
as she says that, Amdrus, you hear almost a whispering voice behind her going, "Yes."
No!
Now!
I refuse. I reject your reality and I substitute my own. No. I will at that point be like,
It's fine. Don't
so,
worry about that.
I'm concerned.
It's fine. Happens all the time. It's just a thing with the spell.
I'm gonna
um,
focus on the other voice and be like,
Make a
hear
deception
me?
check, but also with advantage. So there's that.
I have a +7 too.
Amdrus, make an insight check.
oh, +1. Let's go.
Oh, thank you for clipping that.
9.
18.
Yeah, you fully believe. Okay, she casts a
Yeah.
spell. It's fine.
Okay, so all right. Well then, yeah. Right. I will be like, weird effect, but okay.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Is it like a whisper? Is it like a reverb sort of? What's you know what? We'll talk about it later because I definitely want to talk about the
yeah,
details.
absolutely.
Anyways, I go full theater kid about it. Like, or anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Where did you go?
I'm inside the temple.
Okay, you know you're invisible, right?
And then
You're
I hold
invisible.
my hands out. I hold my hands out to myself like,
Like, oh yes.
what? Well, that explains a lot.
Yes. I didn't want you to do this alone. You seemed very gung-ho, and I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I appreciate you. I assume you've saved my life in some major way.
I think people heard you talking in the streets.
You're like,
You
shit. I
should
was
really
talking
keep your
about that.
thoughts more personal.
It's vocal exercises. I want to make sure that I do the voice right. You know, like unique New York, red leather, like moi. You know, like really work the jaw.
Go through all of them.
Anyways, okay, I'm in the temple with you. As soon as you cast your spell, I'll see where you are, and I'll run up to you, and I'll cast invisibility on us again.
I'm
So you can get out.
inside the temple, so if you want to just come on in here, and
Yeah,
then
I'm going to like enter the temple.
Okay.
All right, and then once I don't know, I'll
I
give
wanted
it like
to
a
make
5
you-
count.
What is your dexterity, Amethyst? Is it 12?
+1.
Okay, then you're fine. I really wanted to make a check to see if you like fell through all the rubble, but that's fine.
Eat it crawling over a rock pile.
Yeah, it's not Ashrin, sadly.
It's not as fun as Ashrin. I'm
Not as
sorry.
fun as Ashrin, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I want to cast. I would like to cast Major Image, and then have Elazar appear in front of me, still inside the temple. A little like beaten, but like stern looking, ready to like get like I don't know. How would you like a steely resolve?
Okay.
He's
So yeah, a
persevering
little beaten
through
up. Yeah,
all pain.
yeah. A hero's last stand. Very anime.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the key word. Perfect. Amazing.
Yeah, and I want him to like leave the temple and like call out like, oh fuck, what followers? Yeah, I would just have him call out to his followers, just like gather to me, and like just like yell out for them like repeatedly, like all those who follow IMEX gather here, and just bring them in.
Okay. I would like you to make a deception check, and I will give you advantage solely because you said very anime. Also because you have heard his voice, and it makes sense. But...
Oh, baby, 27.
All right. Okay. As his voice kind of booms out, yelling everyone to gather at the wow, what is the word?
The temple.
Temple?
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. That's not what I was going for, but yes, the temple. And you can
The
see
smirched statue?
within a couple minutes, people begin to kind of gather. Not maybe everyone. Stop trying to eat my dice. Sorry, my cat. And you can see people beginning to gather. And you can hear people like, Elzar, we've been looking for you. What happened? We can't get to the tower. And people like shouting and asking questions.
He'll put his hand up like just to silence everybody, and just say, a great battle was fought, and many losses were suffered. The tower has fallen. Our enemy is on us. It's time to leave. We will regroup at Amberkeep, reinforce, and come back. Go now. Quickly, before the enemy arrives.
Make one more deception check. Or my cat is playing with my dice right now.
Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this.
Okay. 19.
As you're kind of shouting this, you can see a lot of them kind of looking, and they kind of look confused. And you hear one person kind of go, so we are to abandon our post.
Yes.
I thought
Leave
Vannevar
now.
told us to stay here.
There's nothing here to stay for. They've taken the tower. The town is theirs. We regroup to fight another day. We come back with stronger numbers. With those pure of faith.
I will say that as you've cast this, Amethyst, you have noticed that Amdrus has appeared. So
Yeah,
did you
so
cast it once more?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
going to like run up to him and recast invisibility on both of us.
Okay, sounds good. Just to clarify.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to ruin the monologue.
You're totally fine. As you're shouting this, you can see that they're kind of like... one of them goes, all right, we'll tell everyone we can see, and they begin to kind of leave. And you can see, I would like both of you to make perception checks, please.
Oh, that's a fat 12. What do I see?
Ooh, that is a fat 18.
That is very
Nice.
plump 18. I love that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. I didn't want to say fat again. I felt weird saying that.
Plump.
Anyway. Just,
Hi.
hi. Welcome to me being already tipsy. I've had 2 glasses already. What the fuck? This hit me hard. But
Yes, thick 18.
Made it.
Like I'm thick.
Amethyst. You kind of look
Yeah.
around and you notice a familiar two people kind of hiding through, looking through an alley. You're actually, would you find them familiar? Yes, because you were part of the group that saw them. Yeah, they were the werewolves.
Yes.
We're bros.
You can
Yes.
see them kind of
18.
looking.
The A-team was
Yeah.
dealing with them the most.
Yes. And you can kind of, they're off to the distance, they're like down an alley, like seeing this, and they look confused, and you can see them, you almost can tell that they're like, oh shit, things didn't go well. Oh fuck.
I am okay because it doesn't say how many times I can use it.
I believe you can just link with people.
Use it, yeah. So I'm going to mind link with one of them.
Which one?
Which
Please,
one didn't get their ass kicked?
Please.
They both got their ass kicked from you guys. Thank you.
Which one did we
The
kick
one
at
who
least?
I
The one we have a
already
relationship
invaded
with.
his brain with.
Okay.
The one I gave Mind Sliver to, I can't remember. He was the one that I convinced
Yeah.
that we would help him.
That's the one.
Oh,
that's
it's
the one we almost
the memory
Yes,
band?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
the one we
So
almost
that
beat.
would be a Storo.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give him Mind Sliver or Mind Link, sorry. So that he can
They're
also
just
respond.
fucking, okay, I will do damage, I guess.
No. I kill him.
I cast Fireball. Wait.
Ah, shit, that's not mine. Yeah.
Anyways, and so Amdrus, what you would feel would just be like Amethyst, like that extra presence, like leave your brain or your mind.
Mhm.
Does the Werewolves of London play in my head?
Only
Sure.
for a minute, it fades away. She disconnects.
You just hear the dial-up tone.
Yeah,
no,
for like a
busy
brief,
sing,
for like a brief moment.
It just like fade away. Yeah.
Anyways,
Amazing.
so I'm
Like
going to
make a
connect
call.
with the
Your
Werebros.
caller is out of range.
Yeah, has disconnected.
Please hold while we connect your call.
Yeah.
Your call is important to us.
This
Oh
call
my
is recorded
God.
for quality assurance.
Jesus.
Anyways, so you connect
Can no
to
longer be reached at this
to
number.
Storl, and what do you say? What do you say?
I'm just going to say, it. Did we exchange names? I can't remember. I'm gonna say
He did say his name. I don't remember specifically if you
I don't
said
think we
your
told
name.
any of our
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna call him by his first name. Said it's Thurl. Thurl.
Storl.
A Sorrel.
Storl. I was close.
Storol.
Okay.
Storl.
And I'll be I'll just be like it's
Sorry, I tried to pour my wine and I was so confused. I realized the stopper's in it, but I couldn't tell because it's all like clear, and I'm dumb. Sorry, continue.
oh my gosh. SARS.
Shut up, SARS. Continue.
Oh
I
my
said I
God.
would go slow, and here I am, 3 glasses in, an hour and a half in. Anyways,
she's gonna be like, Storl, it's me, Amethyst, friend of Amdrus. I don't know if he said his name or not.
you like look at him, and he's just like what the fuck? Looking around.
We're all alive. This is all an illusion to get them to leave the town.
Okay.
We are.
Nope, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Currently, we're in the temple, but we can meet up with you to help you with your conditions after.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Perfect. I
because-
also have +7 in that.
Yeah, because of what you just said.
Oh, baby, that is a fat 26.
Damn. You say that, and he kind of like looks around and calms down, and you can hear. Well, you can't hear, but you can see.
You can reply to this message.
You can see Winfred, the other one, kind of talking, like mouthing, like saying, like what's going on, and you just hear him kind of go, "I don't know what's happening." But
Just
okay.
some psychic stuff. Don't worry about it.
Where do we meet you? Out of
If you-
town or?
The rest of us are in an abandoned house, and I will give him directions to
Okay.
the
I would say
rest of us
because
are.
you're like linking minds, you can like almost give him like a picture,
Visual.
a
Yeah,
visual
okay,
of where to
I-
go.
that's what I wanted to do, but I was like,
Cool.
I don't know if it would work that way. But yeah, that
I would say
be
yeah,
what I would
that's
want to
cool.
do.
So yes, and you can see him kind of like look shocked, like I can see it. Okay, we'll head there now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just psychic stuff. It's normal.
Like it's fine. He's like, I
It's
don't
fine.
understand, but you did a thing before. Sure, sure.
You turn
we'll-
into a werewolf. Like everyone's got their weird stuff.
You can hear him like you almost can tell in his head that he's embarrassed, and he's like, "That's true. Yes, okay. Anyways, okay, cool. We'll meet you there." And
Okay.
you can hear
And then
both
I'll detach.
Okay, you can hear him like as you're detaching, like talking, because you can see him his mouth moving,
Mhm.
but you can hear it in your mind, like him saying, like, "Okay, we have to go this. I know the way. Just follow me." As you're kind of detaching.
Okay, and then I'll go back into Amdrus's mind.
Sam, just
You're like-
the dial-up tone stops, and then you hear "Hello."
We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Yes.
I'm sorry, car? Hello?
Your carriage's extended warranty.
I knew I should have gotten the insurance.
Just kidding, it's me.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyways, and with that, you can see that the people are dispersing and beginning to, what you assume, Amdrus, head off and finding other people, telling them. There are a few people kind of walking up to Elazar, though, and you can
He's
hear
gonna
them
hold out
being
his hand.
like,
He's like,
"Come with us. You look injured," because he looks injured.
no,
yes.
it's fine. I've got it. I need a moment. Go quickly. Find the others. Tell them to get out of here. I'll hold the line.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 23.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are fucking. You guys have really high
Plus
scores
9!
with this. Yeah, so you can see them kind of like stop and kind of look at each other and look back and go.
I can heal myself. Don't you worry. Find the others.
Did he have a name? Yes. You can see one of them says, "What about Ragniel? What happened to him? Did he go back to Vanifer?"
Ragniel is no longer with us. He fell in battle.
You can see them. Shit. We can heal you. And one of them kind
No,
of.
it's fine. I'll stop and put my hand and have Elzar put his hands on himself, and cast the divine healing. I don't know.
What does it look like? There,
Oh
Amdrus.
fuck!
Because you never saw him.
seen-
He never got the chance to do it. So what does it look
No,
like?
you didn't. Oh God, I was gonna say you've seen Joel. No, you've seen.
Yeah.
You've seen.
You've seen Joel do it and Zephyr do it
Zephyr. Yeah. That was just,
and yourself do it. But what does it
How
look?
did Zephyr do it? Fuck.
What does Zephyr's look like when she heals somebody? Asking. you.
Shit. I don't
On the
remember.
spot.
I'm-
Think about it, bitch. Do it.
it's
would
the
say
wine
just, like,
talking.
when she casts her healing, it's kind of like this like brighter light, but it's kind of like a more of like a flame
Like a
form,
bright
kind of
flame,
kind of go with that.
kind of striking
Yeah.
over
I
as
don't
it
know.
heals or
That's
something.
what I'm going
That's
with.
what I'll do. It'll be like a bright flame, like striking over the wounds,
Okay, just
slowly
kind of-
closing them, leaving. Yeah,
Almost
leaving,
these
like,
streaks
raw
of
skin.
fire that goes across the
Yeah.
wounds and heals them. Sure.
just like
Okay.
does that and goes.
And
You
and
must
you
get more.
you see them stop and kind of nod and go. All right, are we scattering? Are we meeting somewhere, or just
Amberkeep.
just scattering to Emberkeep?
Add her to Amberkeep. I'll stay behind for any stragglers.
Okay. They kind of look at each other and
Like-
nod, and they begin to head out.
Okay. And then I will have him enter the temple.
Head towards the temple. Isn't like a building; it's just
Oh.
rubble.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess I'll just have him
just like
sit down.
Walk off into the mist dramatically.
Yeah, you know what?
into
That's
the
what-
haze. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have
still
him.
in
I'll
stride.
have him walk. I'll have him walk like he's like trying to find more people.
Okay, so just
And
kind
then
of heading
soon
off.
as he, Yeah, as soon as he like clears a corner where nobody can see him,
Just disappear.
I'll drop it.
Okay, cool. That went
then
very
we're
fucking
invis-
well. Yeah, you can
We're
see
invisible.
disappear, and you guys are still invisible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as I drop him, and then I will like mind link, like a 50s cartoon, like an X-Men cartoon, like mind link, and then
No
be
one
like,
sees it, but you know.
yeah, I'm doing this like Professor
Yes.
X.
Yeah.
I feel like Amethyst would be able to like see it. Like I feel like you're doing this so hard that like
you're thinking about it?
imagining
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
And Amethyst is gonna be like, what are you doing?
Good, you can hear me. It's working.
You both
I've
I've
hear.
convinced them.
You both hear a
Uh-huh.
whispering, almost ethereal voice in the back of both of your heads go, "I like it. Continue."
I'm sorry. What did you say to me?
Very
Uh,
distinctly different to Amethyst's voice.
I like that. It's very cool. And I'm going to try and make my voice sound as much like it as I can.
I would like to
Please
press
make
X to doubt.
please make a deception check at disadvantage.
Yeah, X to doubt. X to doubt, please.
Uh-oh. 12.
Make an
Oh,
insight
man.
check, Amdrus.
Oh,
See if
my
you can-
insight very high. It is a plus
11.
1. Here we go.
Please get an 11, yeah. Yeah, you totally would be like, okay, yeah, cool, that's just her.
Yeah,
Amazing.
like, oh my god, your voice work is
Oh,
incredible.
Yeah, you're
Beautiful.
so good at accents.
Beautiful.
How long have you been doing that? It doesn't sound like you at all. It's incredible.
In another life I did
In another life, she says.
oh my
okay.
god.
Yeah.
Community
God,
theater.
Ventriloquism. That's what I
Oh.
did.
Ventriloquism, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, you're gonna have to teach me how to do. That's incredible. I love ventriloquism.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
mimes and ventriloquist, two most underappreciated forms of performance in the world.
You know, I have been saying that for years.
The
you
first
you
spellcaster.
you
Just
both
know.
you both hear in your head a more like stern voice, a different voice.
Oh,
Amethyst,
no.
and you hear going,
Voices.
"You're digging yourself a hole."
Shut up.
Oh my god. It's like there's a crowd of people in here. I love it. Amethyst, you're so talented. You must do these voices for everybody. It's absolutely incredible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, but look, we should go before, like, honestly, like when we're out on the road and we get clear of this, I would love to do like a 2-person performance, like, but it'd be like me and then like all of your voices. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. No, it's gonna be great.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And with that, you guys start heading back towards the house. And with that, we're gonna hit our break because I realize it's almost been 2 hours already. Holy shit! So we're gonna go on
we
our
had to
break.
spend an hour.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
always.
That's what we do.
But
Nancy didn't even end up hearing.
a quick thank you to Nerd. Thank you for rating, by the way, if you're
Thank you for
around.
Ray.
But we're gonna go on a break. So if you need to go get food, if you need to go get something to drink, if you need to go to the bathroom, go do that. We will be back in like
Just one,
you know,
one last thing.
10
As we're
minutes or something.
leaving,
Oh, yeah.
as we're leaving, I'm gonna think to Amethyst. I'm like, remember, acting is reacting. That's just really the key to it all. As we like
God.
scatter away.
okay. And with that's when we're gonna go on a break. So we'll be right back.
And we might not come back after that.
Maybe. Okay, see you in like 10.
Amethyst just leaves forever.
hour.
Yeah.
So,
No, easy
anyways, you
enough.
have to spit on the cucumber before you put it in your mouth.
Okay.
I'm so mad at you.
I concur on that. Whoa, why is there?
I'm so sorry.
I hate everything. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well,
While
for
we're
anybody
away,
who's yeah,
Amdrus
choke on the
choked on a
cucumber
cucumber.
I while we were away, I choked on the cucumber.
Okay. All right.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
It was on a party.
Well.
It's a 1 year
it's-
off.
Yeah.
It's
Fair
honestly
enough.
Celeste's fault.
Fair enough. I mean, that's fair. Anyways,
I believe
thank you all for hopefully sticking around. If you guys missed any of the first half or you're just joining us, quick recap. The group had defeated Elazar last session, and with that, jumped out a window for the third time. Seems to be the go-to.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Honestly, if it ain't
We
broke,
name
don't
ourselves
fix
the
it.
window jumpers.
That's true.
Oh my! No, please no.
And you guys kind of barely, but were able to hide away and get back into town, hiding into an abandoned a house, figuring out what to do with the rest of the bulk of the group that is still within the town. You came up with a plan with Amdrus conjuring a major image of Elazar, telling everyone to leave, both him and then soon Amethyst casting invisibility on each other, or herself and Amdrus heading there. Was able to successfully do it. It went really well, considering how many other wrong things could have happened. But it went well. And with that, with it kind of successfully telling everybody to scatter and head back to Amber Keep as they were defeated, both of you, still invisible, headed back. But before we get there, Joel, Zephyr, and Etienne, which I know Etienne, you're on the phone, so don't worry. As you guys are kind of sitting and waiting, you eventually hear a knock on the door.
Zephyr is gonna get on guard and protecting Elazar's body.
I'll answer the door.
Okay, with kind of being on guard, and you can see Saruki kind of draws her blade. Joel, you kind of like open up the door and look, and you see two familiar faces.
Not really for me. I was
Vaguely
kind of
familiar.
out of my mind. I don't know if I would have recognized them. At
I
all.
would recognize them.
Yeah, Etienne kind of probably would, and maybe Zephyr,
Yes.
but more so, you like vaguely remember them as people who were chasing you earlier today, because they were chasing you. Two kind of male humans, kind of looking a bit rough, and they look like they've bandaged up like some wounds, but they've knocked and they looked at you. What do you do?
The sip of wine. Fuck you.
So good.
Yes.
I'm just. You know what? Peller showed me the way. I'm not gonna strike out in anger.
Okay.
Do I see them yet? Have you opened the door for
The
me?
door is kind of creaked open, and you don't quite see them.
I'm just gonna raise my mace like chest level, just to show them that like I'm armed and my mace is in my hand, and
Okay.
ask them what they want.
Okay.
Like
Who
kind
is
of
it?
stand like stand. I'm not gonna open the door fully. I'm just gonna kind
Yeah,
of like
I assume
my
you
foot
just come
behind the
to
door. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like, what is it?
You
Who
kind of
is
see.
it, Joel?
With that,
It's the two guards from last night.
you hear one of them kind of go. The one known as Amethyst and Amdrus sent us here.
Oh, it must be the werewolf ghost, bros.
Oh, okay.
You say that loud, and you can visibly see one of them like get kind of like annoyed, and like one of them kind of almost blushes a bit in embarrassment and goes, "Yes, the ones that are cursed with lycanthropy. Yes."
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, Joel. These were the people that were helping Amdrus
Come on in.
with his
Come on in.
distraction.
Quick.
You they kind of like quickly come in and like look at you, the Zephyr and Joel, who they have not introduced themselves to, and one of them kind of goes, "My name is Storrel. This is my partner. His name is Winfred."
Partner or like
Partner?
Like partner, or like work
That's what
partner?
he says.
Aw, we're bro partners.
Oh,
That's
look at the
cute.
pups.
We're partners.
Hey, Aiden. You go, we.
So
Uh,
when did you see Amethyst and Amdrus?
Winfred kind of like looks towards Sorrel, and Sorrel goes, I didn't see her. She spoke to me in my mind. Is that normal?
No.
Yeah,
I mean-
none of you guys know that she can do that.
I mean, I can speak to people in their minds, so I guess it's kind of normal.
Okay.
But is it normal for her? I don't think it is.
He like looks across because she spoke to me and then sent me directions, like visual directions, in my mind to hear. Told us where you guys were.
She has a lot of talents. you know?
Yeah, we don't know her that well.
Well, and I feel like
Oh,
if it-
You saw the cloud trick, right? Y'all saw the cloud trick? Like,
Yeah.
I need
And
to
she
know
did
how to do
send them
that. I
to
mean, I have
us.
wings now, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
and she did send them
that
to
cloud
us,
trick.
like, I guess they came to the right place. Like,
He
you are
kind
on
of
our
like
side,
looks towards
right?
Winfred, and Winfred goes, "Can we trust them?" He goes, "I guess."
I mean, we
He
could
looks at
totally
you,
trust
Joel,
her.
and like looks you up and down, and goes, "Are you the holy man?
Yeah, that's me.
We touched a ribbon that Amethyst summoned and heard a voice saying something about you helping us."
Yes, I can definitely remove your curse. It will have to be in the
You
morning.
have no idea.
What?
You don't know that you could just remove it.
Well, I have that spell, remove curse.
Right. Well, I guess our team did say werewolf bros, and they did
Yeah.
mention that. So I guess that's a fair
I
point.
think we told them about
'Cause-
them.
Did you?
Yeah,
You just said Amdrus had friends.
we
We're
told.
bros.
Yeah, we told them about the werebros when
Oh,
we came
that's-
up to the house.
My mistake.
Very
then.
excited about
And
We're
Well,
then
that,
because
They
I
just
think we
said-
told, Joel that you
Was that
promised
okay?
to help them with their curse.
I did forget that. So then never mind.
because
Continue.
you also came in and they said lycanthropy.
Yes, they did, and I forgot that I said that. But hi, welcome to ADHD and being tipsy. I forget immediately. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
also been several. It's been like several days. We spent
Oh,
most of
yeah.
our combat.
That's also.
That's the last time we
That's
talked about this,
fair.
guys.
That's yeah. It's been a couple
like,
weeks.
4 weeks?
3 or 4 weeks. Yeah.
But yes, first thing in the morning, I will heal. I will cure you.
They kind of look shocked and look at you and go, "Yes, I would like that, very, very much. We both would." What's the plan?
Well,
Mhm.
Amdrus and Amethyst are currently getting all of the troops out of the city, and
We did hear that. We were shocked to hear it, but Amethyst said it was just a trick, an illusion. Convincing.
basically, because I mean, Alizar's right there.
You say that, and they look, and they immediately get defensive and go, "Why is he here?"
No. It's okay. He's been cured. He's just knocked out. He's just resting. He's safe. He's on our side. Don't worry.
Make
It's
a
okay.
persuasion check there, Zephyr.
Oh,
Paler healed him.
I mean, yeah.
17.
17. Okay. They kind of like look at each other and then look at you, Joel, saying that, and goes, "Pelor healed him? What?"
Mhm. Yeah, he was under some charm. We don't know. He's been asleep ever since, but Peller intervened towards the end of our battle and healed him and removed a curse from him of some sort.
Oh. They like look at each other just confused and go, "Okay. Sure, we'll go with it."
This kind of stuff happens all the time. You should
Peller-
hang out with us
Apparently.
more, actually.
Peller
Apparently.
is the man. He is not a false god. Peller is the man. I hope you don't believe that fire cult bullshit.
They kind of look and they go,
So Elazar isn't the god that they believe in.
"Well, I assumed not. He himself talked about something named Imex a lot in his preaches.
Want to make sure we're on the same page.
But
Oh, this
Uh,
might help.
Imax is the false god.
I know him very well. He kind of raised me. That's
And then they immediately
that
kind of
was
get defensive again. They're like, okay. And they like take a step like away from you.
no, it's okay. Like, you know, I ran away a while ago, so you know, like there was stuff that was going on, and yeah,
Oh.
I think it's gonna get better.
So what does it look like
okay.
out there? Are people leaving? Are they?
From what we
Distressed?
could see, the distraction was, or the illusion was very convincing. If it wasn't for Amethyst telling us, we wouldn't have knew it was fake. A lot of the troops seemed to disperse, almost like they were going to tell everyone. I guess the illusion spoke of scattering to Amber Keep up north.
All right.
That was the plan.
Sounds like it's going good.
Okay.
It good, you guys.
Are you guys planning on leaving then?
Eventually.
Yeah. I mean, we got to report back to. Speaking of, one moment. I'm going to contact Sherlock.
Okay, you pull out the
Where are we? Sun Meadow.
It says right there on the map.
Right, yeah, I was like, let me look at the map real quick. There's the name. We've taken Sun Meadow. Stragglers are dispersing. We're clearing them out, and we should head back within a day or two. And that's it.
It takes like a day or two to get to River Pass, which you would know.
I said we were heading out in a day or two.
Oh, heading out in a day. I'm so sorry. I misheard you. Okay, and like in a moment you hear, oh, wonderful news. I am glad to hear from you. I kind of was worried. Not gonna lie. Hope to see you guys soon.
Y'all hear that? He was worried about me.
No one heard that.
We
I
didn't
know.
even hear that. I don't even know who you're talking. Who's worried about you?
I just walked away. I didn't walk into a different room. I just
like
walked
walk to the side.
to the side. It
Spoke
was
into
just
a
like
rock.
spoken
Wait.
to a rock. I was not trying to
Wait.
be sneaky by any means.
You
Do
can
we
see
trust
both of
them?
them like look confused.
For the
Should
time
we-
being.
Well, I don't know if we should even go back.
Well, we're
I'm a
getting
little
paid for
hesitant.
this, we're getting.
And you
something
just
from
hear
this.
Circo go, why not?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why wouldn't you
Uh,
trust us?
I just there was just a small maybe conversation that could have just yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Like I forgot she was there.
Yeah, I know.
This is going very well.
7. She just kind of like looks at you and looks at the rest and goes, I'm sorry. I haven't been really up to date. What is going on?
So the main reason we were coming out here is because Amdrus knows a woman who he's been
Mariana
trying
or
to-
something? You asked earlier.
yes, we did ask you about that whole situation got things a
I
little on
completely
edge
forgot about that. I
because
forgot about her completely.
Zephyr
we're
wants
trying to get
chime
her
in.
out of indentured servitude, and it seemingly pointed to our group that your group is now dealing with selling slaves. So
Tim,
there's a whole
should
thing
Ambrose-
there.
Should Ambrose be the one to say?
Probably,
story?
but he's not here right now, and I just wanted to clear the air right now that there was just a little bit of mistrust. But we are still doing our missions at the moment, and I think that we are fine until proven otherwise.
She just goes,
Grimjaw just seemed very shady. He
"What
was
thing?"
hiding something, and that's right. Is that his name, Grimjaw?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I just misheard what you said.
I think you misheard what you said.
Yeah, I
Oh.
just didn't hear it. Sorry.
Grimjaw just was very
Dodgy
shady, like he's
about
hiding
the information
something.
about her.
And wasn't there a moment where Shalar kind of was too?
Not really. Well, yes.
She just looks at you guys in like utter shock and disbelief, and she just goes, look, Grimjaw likes to keep to his own, but he runs everything smoothly. And Shalar is a lot, but he's good at what he does.
But he has
If
his
there's any
secret.
confusion, I
He is a lot.
think you are looking into it way too much.
He has his secrets.
Which is
We
why
all
I'm not
do.
immediately going to distrust. I'm still open to finding more
Fair enough.
information. We
Let's go-
kind of were sent here seemingly on a wild goose chase to find her, but we've done the job that we were also sent here to do anyway. So,
I mean,
maybe we'll find more
I'm
information.
thankful for that. But let's go back to this whole slave thing. You do realize that people work for us. Yes, we help people.
Right.
We bring supplies to people,
some.
and thus people help us. Some people come back to the keep. They're not warriors, so they cook and clean. I don't know about the slave part. That seems like a stretch. But
Well, do you know
That's what we're
everybody
trying to
there?
find out.
Because there could be some more hidden secrets that you don't know about.
I've been
That's all I'm
part
saying.
of the Shifting Tides for a while.
Yes, but you've also been here, from what I've understood, for a while.
Correct, but for not nearly as much.
Well, this
I
could
think
have
you're
happened
looking
while
into
you're
it a bit too
away.
much.
I'm just saying what I know. That's it.
Doesn't sound like you know a lot, to be fair.
Well, maybe
We
you
kill
don't know
Saruki.
a lot.
I mean, you could if you want. We'll see how that goes.
I just spent so many spell
And
slots
s-
trying to keep her up.
That's true. And with like a significant awkward silence that comes in tension in the air, eventually Amethyst and Amdrus, being invisible, you're fine. You get back to the town, to the house. What do? Do you just knock on the door or just walk in?
I'll just walk in.
Okay.
The door-
It's
You
just
guys see
an
the door just
invisible-
opens up and then closes after a second. And everyone gets on guard.
I would like to punch Amdrus.
You punch and Amethyst appears and hits nothing.
And I'll just like
Oh.
hold out my arm and be like, okay, now you do it.
You can just get rid of the spell.
No, this is funner.
Okay.
Punch me.
I don't
Punch
want
me.
to. It's
Punch
gonna...
me!
Oh god. Okay. I'll
That's just
punch her.
yelling. Okay, you just punch Amethyst. Both of you guys take 1 plus the strength modifier of each other.
That's
So
3.
Is it bludgeoning?
it's bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning damage towards someone else, not towards you. But if you want to
No,
flavor
his-
it, you're more than welcome.
He
I
Hit
hit
her.
her
He's
with
Oh, right. So, Amdrus, as you go and punch, where do you punch?
just on her shoulder, like just like a.
Okay, as you kind of like punch her to get rid of the thing, you see all of you. As the impact happens, there is a ripple effect across your skin as it turns into amethyst or crystal and then disappear and turn back to normal. And amethyst, it hardly hurts you.
She's full of surprises.
That's
Amdrus, what is your
new.
strength modifier?
I'm sorry,
Amdrus.
mine.
Yeah,
It's +2.
+2. So you take 1 point of damage there, amethyst.
Cool. Mine's +0.
So you take 1 point of damage there, Amdrus.
Ah!
Oh. Well, that's new.
That's,
So
that
you can
is-
do voices and turn into rocks. Hold on.
that was new to me.
Voices?
Oh, guys, you honestly, she does the most incredible, like, she can throw her voice. She can make it sound like a complete. It's honestly,
To be fair,
incredible.
that was through the mind link. I'm
Oh.
not as good in person.
Ooh. Can you show me?
oh, you're gonna
I would
love
love
it.
to hear. I would love to hear your voices, Amethyst.
It's honestly, it's
Wait,
creepy.
can I
It's
join
so
in
good.
too?
What have I done? What have you done?
What?
What?
I'm
What?
sorry.
What? Sorry. Vocal warm-ups.
Right? No. Here. No, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Unique New York. Unique New York. Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah.
in through the nose.
Yeah. You gotta. Let it out. You gotta really
Project.
just exhale. Yeah.
Really project. Open up your lungs.
Fuck. I'm not gonna fucking do this.
Hi, we got 3 performers in a group.
Well, 2 at least.
Yeah, it's been a while since the ventriloquism thing, but I can definitely do the voices.
No, it's like riding a bike. It's honestly, you just once you learn it, it's hard to.
As someone who
forget.
forgot how to ride a bike, that means nothing. Putting myself on blast. Hi.
Yeah, I wouldn't have admitted that if I was me.
Oh, that's fine. I think it's funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Everyone says that to me. I'm like, that means fuck all to me. Thanks.
I was the one who never really learned how and then just decided to pick one up at like 16 and was like, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah, same. And then
Same.
I didn't ride a bike for like a year and a half, and then I forgot how to. So hey,
I learned at 13 because I
Probably-
did the same thing. I was like,
probably should have
bike.
figured out I had ADHD by then, but that's fine.
That should have been the clue.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of clues, but anyways.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you said to Amdrus.
Yeah, just let him free form, just like yes and.
Yes, and.
What you
Joel,
want to say,
ask
just
her,
in different
Joel,
voices.
ask her a question, Joel, and then have her answer in one of the voices. It's so good, honestly. It was.
Okay.
Uh,
Are we gonna?
You could ask her about what just happened, like that whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing, your rock thing. You seem really attuned to rocks.
Oh, that is because of my patron.
Your patron.
Your patron, okay. Uh-huh.
And who?
What-
who's
what-
Who do you
is-
yeah.
What is your patron?
Who does number 2 work for?
How much do they pay you?
what's
I'm
going
thinking about getting a patron. A patron of the arts,
No.
right?
She pays me in rocks. As I show to my little lantern.
The terrarium.
Wait, is this the same thing on how you go in there? Is it because you're
We're-
patron?
We're gonna tear apart
Yes.
Amethyst's whole backstory in one session.
Is this good enough?
on? What's good enough?
Oh, are you doing a voice?
Yeah, I'm trying.
And keep asking her questions. We keep asking her
I think
questions.
that
while she's trying-
answers the question she just asked. No one realized she was doing a voice.
Like,
Oh look, there
Oh.
are more important things to be doing.
I'm
Then-
that wasn't the voice you did for me.
Like I said, it's much different when it's, I can think up how I would like to sound in my head, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I wholeheartedly
I've
believe you.
done voices in my head before, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
that
we
makes
all?
sense.
Wait, how does that work? Because I can't do that.
Oh, well, you just think about how a thing would sound in your head, and then that's how it sounds in your head.
So you know how when you
It's like
think
when you read a book. And you give a character
When you-
different voices.
Okay, but the
Mhm,
fact
a
that some
scroll.
people genuinely don't know how to do that is like
I
wild.
didn't know that was a thing either, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, that's a thing? You just don't have a what?
Yeah, some people can't think of, like, they can't internalize the color red or, like, things like that. They're just like...
Or like when
I-
you think something, they
the
don't
word
like
red.
just hear it.
I'm glad that we're all.
Okay, to be fair, that is how I found out that some people don't dream in third person, like I do. People actually dream in the first person.
Mine changes, but anyways.
Mine
I
changes too.
I dream like I am playing Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Old
stop the
school.
game, stop the game. This is way more interesting.
Hold
Anyway,
on,
it-
hold on.
same, but sometimes it'll move into like.
I can explain later. We'll explain later.
So we're going to just chatting. Chat, tell us about your dreams.
Yeah, I
Anyways.
don't think I can do that. That doesn't make sense to me. I also didn't read a whole lot.
Well, maybe if we find a nice library, I can do voices for you.
Well, I thought that's what you were trying to do now.
It's
Well,
better
give
when
us
I
the
have an
whole
actual prompt. Anyways, did we have a short
Wait.
rest by now?
No, you guys have been there for 5 awkward minutes right now.
Wait, can you try reading this in a different voice? Because Elazar wrote this. You think you can mimic his voice? And I want to pull out the note, like that I took that note.
Is it in common?
Yeah, That's right.
Yes.
Primordial? Okay.
I love us putting
Oh.
Amethyst on blast, just trying to get her to do
hate this.
voices.
I hate this.
I love it too.
I will actually send you
this
what it
happens.
says if you
Yeah,
want to try to read
yeah,
it.
sure.
Yeah.
There we
Oh,
go.
bless.
I mean, do you have like limited mind links, Amethyst?
It's only for one person at a time.
Yeah, that's the only limit, but
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah.
You can do it
Oh, well, I
unlimited.
mean,
Where are you?
You could just
There you are.
take turns and we can all hear it.
Yeah, just it's a one-woman show in our head.
Oh, great. Fuck, I hate this.
I love this.
I just froze.
That is perfect.
Such a good
That is
moment to
perfect.
freeze.
Someone clip
too.
it.
Oh my
Someone clip
God.
it.
Amazing.
I wouldn't have noticed until you said something.
Yeah, I didn't notice until you mentioned it.
Oh dang, he's gone. I was trying
No,
to
I
screenshot.
think I got a clip. I'm gonna clip that.
Cool.
Oh my god, I like looked down and I was like, fuck.
That was something.
Oh god.
Oh, Joel's also frozen apparently. What is
Oh,
happening
no.
to Discord?
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, Discord real died. Is it an Arizona thing?
Maybe.
It's my patron. She doesn't like this.
Oh no, Coco's Discord crashed, and so is Fire's.
No.
Maybe it is an Arizona thing. Who knows? That's hilarious. Anyways, moving on.
Little bird, the order has gotten very aggressive lately. Do not trust Vanifer. She is responsible for her brother's death. Go forth and find answers, but...
Would I believe it?
I don't know, would you?
Do you want me to do
Does it sound like Elazar?
a performance
No,
check
it
on
doesn't. It sounds
Yeah,
like
just do a
Amethyst
performance
doing a like
a
lower
performance
voice.
check?
It's good, but it's not mimicking a voice. It's just Amethyst doing a dramatic reading. But apparently it's really good, so there you go.
It's very good.
I don't know how much she's
Just start
heard
adding to the
his
moment.
voice. I don't know how much she's heard.
Well, through the battle, but well,
Eh.
not bad. I thought it might be a little bit different.
Look, if you guys want to hear the mind voices, then I'll do that if you guys really want, and if this conversation ends because of it.
Yeah, we definitely want that.
Sure. And I will do a mind link with Joel, so the first thing you feel is just like that creeping sensation of like you're not alone in your mind.
It tingles.
And you immediately hear this like stern kind of like commanding voice go, I am not doing this right now.
Come
Wait, what
on,
am-
please.
Who are you talking to?
And
Oh,
it's just
I thought
silent.
this is what you wanted. A little back and forth jaunt.
I thought you were supposed to read something, Amethyst.
I did read it.
So weird.
Did you want me to read it in
Yeah,
my
they're just
mind?
like staring at each other, and everyone else is like, what's happening?
No, it's
I-
honestly like when you're in there, it's so good. It's so good.
Is this what you experienced, Amdrus?
It's I mean, not from the outside. I'm sure it looks weird, but once she's like doing the thing, it's uncanny.
Like I was just going to show you that I can do the voices, and then we
Okay.
can... Yeah. So that was one.
Does that
Now for the other.
does that one have a name? Do you like name your voices or anything?
Yeah.
Name your voice.
The shaky voice.
So that one that you were doing when we first linked, what was that voice's name?
God, I fucking can't find her name.
I don't think we figured out her name.
No, I sent it to you.
Did you?
Hey.
I don't remember,
I
so
did.
that's good.
Lady voice, can you hear me? What is your name?
You just hear like a big, like heavy sigh.
And my phone just died, so I can't even check my Google Docs.
Yeah, and that
Fuck.
works because there's no voices that come through other than that.
Oh, that's not what I want.
I thought you were gonna use your voice, Amethyst. What's going on?
Yeah, she's just a wild one, that one. And then now the other one.
No voice comes through.
Hmm.
It's just awkward
And now
silence.
the other one. That's so chatty every other time. I don't want it to be.
Mm-hmm. Nothing comes through.
You whore.
And there's just like an awkward moment of silence.
Anyways, I'll jump over to Zephyr.
And Zephyr, you feel this again, this presence in your mind.
It's
It
kind
kinda
of
feels
underwhelming, Amdrus.
weird.
I don't know what you were feeling.
No.
No voices.
Did she not do the voice?
Mm-mm. Well, like
This
what?
is
Like briefly, but
Interesting.
Please.
So these voices?
Nothing comes through.
I am the architect of Amethyst's downfall, and I am not sorry.
Wait, is it only you and me that can
I can hear each other right now, yes.
Yeah, you're just like
Wait.
thinking, and she can hear it, and you can hear her in your head, as if
Wait, I
you're
have a
thinking her
question.
thoughts.
Yeah.
You remember, like, so long ago? Well, actually, when we first met, I feel like
Yeah, it was like almost
you
a
said
week
you
ago,
knew.
or was a week
Well,
ago.
no, this is her thought process going through her mind.
Right, I'm just.
You knew something. Was this from your inner thoughts? You kept talking about lava, remember?
Oh, yeah, sometimes I just have weird, kooky ideas.
And you hear a whispering
hear.
voice come through
Of course she comes in.
to Zephyr. You hear this whispering voice saying, "I trust your throat feels okay."
What? My throat? And I would say, like, physically, she looks like she just kind of, like, got really shocked.
Would you almost say that out loud?
So does Amethyst.
Probably.
Yeah, you all hear kind of my throat? What?
What happened?
huh?
What do you mean, my throat? And she's gonna say that out loud.
Just making a reference to that time I asked for lava.
What does that do
Drink.
with my throat?
I don't know.
Who
Maybe
was that?
it's 'cause
Was
you-
that- Wait, was that your voice?
That,
know
was,
what?
that was one of them. Yes.
Zephyr, it's probably because, this is the first time you kind of did your breath thing at the fight
Yeah, that.
for her.
Can I focus on two different conversations? Well, like,
It's
from my
weird.
mind?
I'm not
But
in
you
your
can
house.
hear-
I mean,
you
I'm
can
not in
hear
your head.
them.
I'm just
your
out
house.
loud. I'm not in your
You-
house.
Yeah.
You can hear it, and you're like, "Oh yeah," but then there's these voices like directly inputted into your head, like as Amethyst. So
So
it's
I'm
kind of
probably,
like
like,
weird and it's kind of
muffled.
Oh my
I'm probably,
god,
like,
overwhelming.
muffled.
idiot! I did write.
No,
it
not
down.
necessarily. It's just like overwhelming.
I see,
Okay.
yeah.
So for Joel, I would have told you the name of my patron, or
Oh, yeah,
the deeper voice is Zaina.
Yes, a Z name. Or Z sounding name.
God, I did write it down.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
fucking remember that, so that's great.
Notes.
I sent it to you, and that
Probably
was,
so long
yeah.
ago.
Probably because I could not find it in our conversation or in like my chat.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of conversations happening in your
There's a lot.
conversation.
Yeah.
But
Helpful.
with that,
So I don't get a response about this throat thing?
nope.
I'm going to take
Disconnect?
off that and be like,
Okay.
anyways, oh look, you made it, and I'll look at the werebros and promptly just leave this conversation.
They just look at each other. They're like, I have no idea what is happening.
I don't know either.
That
I'm
was
very
so
afraid.
weird. Wait, Etam, did you say something?
I was saying it was the first time that you breathed fire, so
Yeah,
maybe she
that
was
first
asking
time.
your
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not
For
the
her.
first. It's not the first time she
to
has,
see.
but
I've
it is
done
the
it
first
multiple
time that it's
times.
being like a concentrated beam.
And
first
the
time
first
that
I saw it,
She's
this is my
seen
first
it.
fight.
That's what I was saying.
I
It's
understand.
the first.
Oh.
I didn't know. I
The
didn't know what
first-
you meant by first time for her. I thought you meant Zephyr. Sorry.
Oh yes.
No, the
Sorry.
first time for me seeing it. That's it.
Oh.
She's probably just concerned about your you know.
No, that's normal. I'm a dragonborn. I feel like that is a thing.
That does make sense.
That's very
No,
true.
it doesn't hurt my throat at all.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit in a corner in the room and just sit very
I
quietly. for a
Loved
minute.
this so much. Thank you.
I hate you. I hate you.
All right. So there's this kind of awkward moment and silence for a bit. Are you guys doing, like, what are you guys doing? at the
Can I
moment?
look for a rock?
I mean, you're in a house, so
Can I look for a rock still, like something?
sure, make an investigation check.
Abandoned, wrong. Rubble.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I have negative. I'm so mad. 17.
17. You look around in a house, you don't find a rock.
Can I find something that's like a rock, like
It's
something of stone
abandoned.
material?
Pebble.
A pebble, yeah.
Probably not. Like, it's not a ruined house. It is a abandoned house. So,
I definitely pictured like
no, it's just an abandoned house. Like,
probably
people live
burned
there.
a bit, singed home. That's,
I mean,
you
maybe
know,
outside, but like, not really.
Is there something that I
inside.
can find that would look like a, like, I don't know, that I could just use as a gift? Maybe glass? Glass? I could find a glass?
Yeah, you can find a
just walks
a
outside.
glass, like a cup.
Like a, okay,
If you
or
wanna-
a vase? Is there a vase?
Sure, there's a vase. I will allow that.
Okay. I want to grab this vase and I want to go over to Amethyst and I'm going to give it to her.
Okay. Zephyr
was like,
just brings up a vase.
Sorry.
I love this. I don't
Sorry,
know what's
but-
happening.
I didn't mean to pressure you too much. That was cool. I couldn't find a rock. So here, you can put rocks inside it.
Thank you. I'm gonna hug this face.
He holds it
And I'm
tight.
just gonna go back and sit over by Elzar.
And I'll eventually put it so that it will be like taken into
Yeah,
my
it just
terrarium.
yeah. You just have to hold on to it. So next time you go in the terrarium, you can bring it in.
Cool.
So you can write in your inventory that you have a vase.
Nice.
Or
like
or
that.
Nate vase, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
Ornate.
This could come in handy someday. You know it.
Oh, it will.
I'm excited for it to come back, honestly.
It will. It'll be a
Um,
pin, a
And with
Good.
that,
pillar.
with this awkward moment kind of moving past, what is your plan?
What is our plan?
I feel like we need to.
Amdrus is not here.
yeah.
Amdrus is
What-
currently gone to the bathroom.
Yes.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
And he's back.
And he walks back into the room. Perfect,
Perfect
timing.
So
Wonderful.
How,
Sorry, what'd I miss?
how did it
Not
go?
much. Amethyst getting an
How-
ornate vase because Zephyr decided to give her one.
Nice.
How
pretty much it.
how did the? We heard that it seemingly was convincing.
Uh,
Yeah.
apparently everything is a go. They're all heading to Amberkeep, and I said I'd stay behind and look for stragglers of anybody they missed. So
Cool.
I think we'll get the vast majority of them. But you know, if there are one or two left behind, nothing we can't handle.
Just as a a note, I have updated Shalar that we've
Oh.
taken this place, and that we will probably be leaving this place in like a day or two. I didn't necessarily say we were going back. I don't know if we wanted to go back yet, because I think we wanted to explore the mountain area from Zephyr's.
but
I don't
something
remember
else
if we still
dawned on
wanted
me
to do
and-
that, right?
In this, but I
The mountain?
we're still looking for your soulmate, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
but
shouldn't that be our first priority?
I'm
Like,
gonna-
or everything, or I don't.
Do
I
I
don't know.
notice is Saruki still in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Saruki and be like, again, you had just tall, statuesque woman, red hair. Me.
I have no
Mariana.
idea.
He doesn't
Do you
believe
trust-
there's
Do you
enslavement.
trust
though.
Grimjaw
Yes.
with
He
your
has
life?
saved my life multiple times. Yes.
Beautiful. I'm wonderful. Wonderful that you have that sort of relationship with him. I don't. He seemed a bit sketchy when it came to my.
He is a man of many words. That doesn't mean he's sketchy. I don't
Few words?
understand where
Few
this
words?
is.
Few words.
Few words.
I'm
sorry.
gonna show her the note that Mariana left me.
You show it. She goes, okay. A lot of people like pay through us to travel through. We are a network that is across all of Blooming Vale. There is
And
many
my friend
people that
wouldn't
use
want
ours.
to go willingly, is what I'm
Then
saying.
I don't know what to tell you. Ask your friend.
I'm trying
If
to.
The
there
one
is
who's
anything,
gone? The one who's been missing?
I don't know what to tell you guys. The Shifting Tide is around, has been helping those, bringing supplies in and out. They are helping people travel from the war going on. Grimjaw himself has helped me. So I don't know what the hell you want.
I'm not placing blame on the Shifting
Want my
Tides.
friend back.
It really sounds like
I'm saying no. The Shifting Tides, as a network as a whole, seem to be doing the right thing. I just have some problems with Grimjaw on a personal level.
Grimjaw is one of the main ones heading all of them.
Doesn't mean I can't like one person in a whole company of people.
Sure, but in your accusations, you affect the whole.
I'm blaming him for the missing person of the missingness of my love. Listen. We're heading northeast of here to go look at some mountains.
Good luck. If you just sent them all north, good luck.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you have updated Shalar. I hope that they'll be bringing reinforcements. Hopefully the team that survived and they sent back will be here shortly. Until then, you guys are more than welcome to leave.
Well, I just want to stay a couple of days and make sure that everything is on the up and up here. Make sure we didn't leave anybody behind.
Sure.
There's no scouts roaming around trying to report back without our know.
Well, probably will be, but
Well, that was the whole point of me
you seem to
updating.
be urgently finding this person, so if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to.
Perhaps in the morning.
There are
Yeah,
scouts
we'll probably-
around.
We're
I
probably
feel like
upkeep in the.
I mean, you can always
Okay.
head back and talk to Grimjaw.
Do we
Or
wanna talk to
Shalar, you
Grimjaw?
seem to be,
Well,
friendly
this
with him.
was supposedly the thing that was keeping him very busy and upset.
Yeah, because it was
So
urgent, and I asked
possibly-
him to send people. So yeah, that makes sense that he would send people.
So maybe giving him this extra good news that we've done might
Sure.
free him. I don't know. Free him up.
You know what? We've
Maybe
alleviated
a weight off of his shoulder.
Yeah, we've alleviated the man of a town to worry about. We can go back and ask for a favor.
Sure.
I don't know.
Saruki, why do you seem so doubtful that he won't do us a favor?
Because I know Grimjaw. He is one for work and work only. But you can certainly try. You did help a
We'll
lot,
find more,
and I don't
we'll
doubt
find
that.
more work on the way.
Yeah.
I don't doubt. Considering there is a war going on, and I have no idea what is going on outside of Sun Meadow in the last month, almost, couple weeks, at least.
Mm.
You know, I'm sure there is plenty. If you're you are more than welcome to leave. If you
We're
head
gonna
back,
stay here. Listen, we're gonna stay here for the night. Make sure Zephyr's not father is okay, and then
fair enough.
Not father.
I will say, if you're heading towards, then I leave a message with you. Tell them to bring in reinforcements. We can cut any
Stragglers?
Thank you. Couldn't speak. Down. Well, we can. Hopefully, the bulk of them are going to be gone. We took out what seems like the leaders and the higher ups. So, there you go.
right. Well, let's do that then, and we'll probably shove off in the morning once we confirm that Zephyr's father's.
Elazar.
Thank you. I was like Ezreal, and I was like, nope.
it's just Elazar, Amdrus. Just
That
Elazar.
belongs in a museum.
Yeah, Zephyr's not father.
Elazar. Just say
Yeah.
Elazar.
Elazar. Yeah,
Thank
Zephyr's
you.
not father.
Right.
Elazar in the. Make sure he's okay.
Between the bottle of
Thank you,
wine I've
Pyro.
drank and you guys all talking, I have a headache, so I'm going to go upstairs.
No, and that's your right. It's your prerogative. You enjoy your evening.
She just heads to the
Ta-ta.
stairs and she leaves and heads up.
Question:
Answer.
If there's scouts going around, do we want to find a better hiding spot?
We
You
should
think we'll be-
probably
Stay hidden enough?
bed down for the night here. And
I feel like
If
the
we
less
don't-
movement we have is probably better.
Mr.
better.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
has it been enough time to consider it a short rest for me?
Not quite, but if you want to keep on resting here, you can.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my spell slots back so I
I know.
can
oh,
use-
are the
Well
werebros here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I'm gonna look and be like, good, you made it. You found the place. Perfect.
About time you
well,
noticed us. What?
I
sorry.
said something a lot sooner, but everyone just
Yes,
kept going
you
back.
did. I just mean this one.
The little-
He's riding the high of
yeah.
performance.
It was.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
actually was really convincing. If it wasn't for
Thank you.
Amethyst, how did you talk to us you talked to me in my head? That was the weirdest moment in my entire life,
Did
and I've
she
been
do the voice
bitten
for
by a
you?
werewolf.
But did she do the voice for you?
She talked.
Did you only do the voice for me? Because it's honestly really kind and like super nice.
No, she did the
Yeah.
voice for me.
Well, one of them. I did both of them for you, Amdrus.
Kind of heard something, but it was a little. It didn't seem like it was her. But
Well, that's the performance of it.
Anyways,
Anyways, off of the voices. Yes, I can allow mind speech between myself and somebody else.
got that. That is very weird. I
I
didn't
mean, I
see you
also-
at all.
It's convenient.
Oh, I was also invisible.
Oh, right. You seem to have that kind of magic. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a way that you can get rid of this?
If you give me a bit, I'm actually able to remove it too. I should be
Oh.
able to remove you both before morning. Or remove your curse before morning, not remove you. That
Remove
sounded
you
like a
both.
threat.
Uh-huh.
Remove you both from this
Winfred
mortal
goes,
coil.
thank you for clarifying. Good to know.
Sorry, my brain's all scattered right now.
We could use the
Her eyes
rest.
went completely black in that one moment and then came
She
back
started
immediately.
chanting in some language nobody understands.
Ancient language. All right. Well,
Some
if
black
that
smoke.
is what you want to do, you guys can wait an hour.
Wait.
Wait.
And have another short rest, if you'd like.
I'm okay. I will wait. For
I
the
mean,
long
I
rest.
would like to.
Well,
Chilling.
yes. I mean, you guys have
Yeah.
a short rest, so if you guys want to do anything else, get more hit points if you want. You're more than welcome to. There you go. You have a short rest.
Yeah.
And at the end of the
Cool.
short rest,
I am going to cast Remove Curse twice.
okay. As you go up to, which one do you go up to
Roll.
first? There's Winfred or Storl.
I'll go up to Storl because I have freaked him out enough.
Fair. Winfred is the one that you charmed the first time. Storl is the one that you talked to.
Yeah,
He was
so
fine.
I have traumatized both of these men enough.
You've confused them both.
Pretty
It
fair.
Okay.
Pretty
feels
fair to
only
say.
right.
That's
Fair
great.
enough.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll just look to Shorel and I'll just be like, my patron granted me new spells, and I figured that this would be a good one to have to make up for all of the bumps in the road since meeting you.
Fair enough.
And
The rocky start.
a rocky start, if you will.
There we go.
Oh, very
And-
clever. Thank you, Pirate.
Yes, thank you, Pyro. And I will take his hands and cast Remove Curse.
And how is there a way you would like to make this look?
I would like it to be almost like that misty effect, kind of brushing over, like kind of coming from like my hands.
Sure. You can see that almost like a memory inputted into your head. There is a ritual that you have to do, and you start to pull out the crystals that you have stored, and you put one in his hand, or one in each hand, and you start placing them around, and that mist begins to kind of travel and the kind of around, and there's this like whole moment. I would like you to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
21.
okay.
21.
Okay.
So there is the time And as you like place your hands over his, like in between the crystals, you kind of concentrate and you think, and this mist begins to kind of whip around and travel like up his body and around yours, and you guys all see this. Like, it is wild to watch. And you almost like begin to focus through the crystals and through the body, kind of peering into the soul. And you can see that his soul is almost like tainted, almost like as if there is like veins of black around, kind of like throughout the body, kind of centered on a mark on his shoulder. And you center on that and you focus. And it takes a lot longer than you expected. It's almost like picking out like pieces of like shrapnel in him. And for everyone else, this takes a while. Like, this happens for a long time. This is not an easy process. But you rolled high enough. As you take the time, you are able to pull out almost each piece of this curse upon the soul. And as the fog, or as the mist kind of rises up and almost into the hands of those crystals, one of them cracks and breaks. And you kind of jump back. There's a moment of calm. And Storl just kind of looks at you. Kind of feels out himself and just goes, "Is it done?"
I think so.
Kind of like look at each other. And he like looks at Winfred, kind of almostly shocked and confused. And you can see the crystal that is in the other hand is like darker and not as bright and colorful. Do you move to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of taking that same crystal and moving it to Winfred's hand and taking another one. You place it in. And the same thing happens. It takes some time and the mist kind of moves around. And you find that his seems to be like on the side, on his like big side, like a gashing wound on the side that you can see and you can sense. And you can almost see like moments of time, like memories that are not your own, which you're not unfamiliar of. And similar to Storl, you see moments of like a large woven creature standing on 2 feet, much bigger than you would have expected a normal human to stand, kind of biting on his shoulder. You notice, you see a smaller creature that you almost recognize as Storl in wolf form, biting his partner on the side, almost out of control. And you almost see this moment of how they got this curse. Was some larger werewolf bit him and he went berserk, biting his partner. And there's this moment of like anger, and you feel all these emotions attached to it. And it's a big moment. Like, you almost like, you feel it in the moment. So you're feeling what they were feeling in the moment as you like pluck these pieces out until both crystals crack and shatter, and you guys kind of jump out of the way. And Winfred kind of like looks, and he kind of rubs his side a bit, like scratches his side. Just kind of looks at each other and looks back at you. Is it done?
I believe so.
And they kind of like look. And Winfred looks at you and goes, "Punch me."
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
I
punch
make
him?
an unarmed? Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna punch him.
He's accepting it, so you don't have to make a roll.
Okay, cool. I rolled an
Which
8.
is good because you rolled really bad. You like kind of hit him, and he just takes one point, and he kind of like, ow. And he looks at himself, and you notice, and Amdrus and Amethyst and Atim, all the team A, the A team. You notice that he does not like shift in anger. And he sees like, you see him, his eyes go wide, and he just fucking punches Storl. And Storl's just kind of like, ow! And he goes, "That's for biting me, you dick." And nothing
be
seems to
fair, it
happen.
was deserved.
Y'all are into something, okay? You know, I would like to be invited next time.
And you see them kind of like looking at each other, like shocked. Like a huge weight has been lifted off their shoulders, and they just embrace each other, and just like you can see tears in Storl's eyes.
Aw.
I'm
And
gonna
they look-
cry.
And they look
Yeah,
to
I
you
was-
guys and go,
Emotional.
"Who are you?"
We're the
My name is
Ditherers of Dismay, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. You helped us through a lot, and you saved this town, and that seemed so out of your way to help us as well. So thank you.
Y'all caught us at a good time.
Apparently,
Thank Pelor.
I will. I am glad that he brought you all into our path.
Likewise.
They kind of look at each other and goes, "We've been in this town for a long time, since before they got attacked. Is there anything we can help with? I know we've been helping, but seriously, is there anything we can help with?"
Do you happen to know about a redhead passing through town?
Sorry, no.
I didn't think so.
Do you know who bit you?
That's a good question.
They kind of think I don't know. We were hunters, and we were traveling at night, probably too late, hoping to get some food, and a wolf came out. We thought it was a normal wolf. It was not.
Hmm.
He liked...
Nothing about it. Like in the memories, did I notice anything about it?
How long ago?
Make a history check.
Okay. Where's history?
I want to ask them like how long
Motherfucker,
how long
9.
ago that happened.
Maybe better part of a year, maybe more.
Oh.
But we've never really accepted it, and it has caused problems.
We've run into war hyenas before, or were hyenas, but not werewolves.
I don't know. And yeah, like thinking back, it just looked like a large two-legged wolf. Like there's no details that you got.
How big was the
Oh my
Two-legged
God.
wolf?
You didn't see.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of curious.
It was
do you think,
sheathed.
Sorry.
do you think there are any other people that are sticking around the city that might, be, be more on our side than the
Oh
fire cult?
gosh, I mean, there are plenty of people that, to avoid harm, either fled or joined out of fear.
Because we just need to make sure at this point that this city doesn't get taken back.
Mhm.
So that's the best help I think maybe you could be at this point, is to
You
help
see-
the city not.
You see Winfred kind of
Oh.
look at you and just kind of go, I mean, and sorry, look towards Amdrus and kind of look and just say, I mean, what you did seemed to work. They seem to be, I mean, we won't know until they fully leave, but they seem to believe. I mean, you
We can probably
convinced
have
us.
come. Sure.
They kind of like look towards the stairs that Saruki went and go, I know she doesn't seem to be impressed by what you said, but I don't know your past, but thank you. You are heroes that helped us, truly.
And we'll make sure the town knows that you helped us.
I appreciate it. You don't need to. We are
No,
but
no, it's... I know we've done a lot here, just in general, but you helped us, and without your help, I would have been caught, and this whole plan goes tits up. So thank you.
Do you two have any more like other intel about what's been going on here? Anything about
mean-
Vanifer?
No, we've been hiding out here. We know this town is so full of life, or at least was, and we assumed that the light of Pelor was here, so that's why we stayed here, hoping to connect to him in some way and get rid of this. And these people came and
Well, you
burnt
found
a
it.
lot.
And it
And-
points to Joel.
I guess it works in the end. But
You know, I've heard the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Truly
I
spoken.
have heard that the gods do, yes. The pure apparently like to help, but we have never heard or felt the touch of it until now. And they look towards
Well-
you, Joel, and then you, Amethyst.
Well, you can touch him back with consent, but yeah.
That's good. Consent is good.
Yes. That being said, I'm a bit bushwhacked. Does anybody want
I'm into
an
it.
early dinner? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I should have rolled.
You still can, technically. But anyways,
I know I can.
you're-
Are they less hot now that they're not werewolves?
that's up
Yeah.
to you. They don't look any different.
Look, I haven't decided Amethyst's sexuality. I think she's also just kind of figuring things out, but sure.
Fair enough.
Amethyst is a
Fair.
furry confirmed.
Oh, Lord. Anyways,
Look, play what you know, man. Play what you know.
if you
I
guys
got an
want
18.
to spend the rest of your time
9 and 3.
Hmm.
just hiding out for the rest of the day,
Because they're not werewolves anymore.
there you go.
I got 2.
Um,
Oh my god.
What can I say? Apparently, we all have werewolf kings. I see Joel got a 2 as well.
Mhm.
There seems to be
It's about
this.
the potential.
Yeah,
for
there
the
seems to be
potential.
this
It's-
like
It's
gruff
the potential.
gruffness to them gone. You know.
God, we love the
Yeah.
gruffness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love a gruff.
Joel is a furry confirmed.
Anyways, if you guys want to spend the rest of the time just hunkering down and waiting out the rest of the day, not doing anything, you can.
Yeah.
You guys kind of hide out for the rest of the day. I would like all of you to make a stealth check though, if you're going to do that.
Stealthy, stealthy.
Oh, get fucked.
Stealthy, stealthily.
Hey,
my
I've
gosh,
been rolling
stealthy,
pretty good
stealth.
today.
Am I still at
y'all.
disadvantage?
You've been making
even
up.
though, like,
I would say
the
no.
the dice have been apologizing to you.
I would say at this point, no, you're not like moving inactively.
I got a 10.
Like, you're still.
God damn it.
So Joel
I
got a
rolled
10.
worse.
Amethyst, what'd you get?
I got a 13. Sorry,
13.
I
Okay.
looked at my other one.
Zephyr,
21.
21. Amdrus,
5.
okay. Atine,
19.
19. Winfred, which always seems to consistently roll low, rolled a 2,
Okay.
but
That's
Storo rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
Amazing.
Anyway, I got to
That's
roll
why they're
for.
partners.
There you go.
Yes.
And I rolled for Saruki, who rolled a 17 plus herself.
But
So
she's snoring upstairs.
well, yeah, but she's part of it all ultimately. For the rest of the day, as you notice the night gets, or the day gets darker and darker, the haze is still strongly there. There's still a lot of fire that is being burnt. But ultimately, it gets to the point where it becomes night, and you guys find time to rest. And you notice that you've seen people patrolling the streets and kind of sweeping the town at first, but it has gotten less and less pretty significantly fast. To the
Okay.
point where for hours you haven't seen or heard anything. And you feel comfortable enough to sleep here. You guys can all hit a long rest
Can I'm sorry,
Yeah,
can I do one more
yeah.
thing?
if you'd like to do
Before
something.
the long rest, just because I have one more spell slot, can I do Cure Wounds again on Elazar?
Sure.
See if there's any other activity.
Sure.
And it's gonna be 3rd level, because that's all I have left. You know, we're just gonna use it on here, because it's a lot. That was terrible. 12.
Okay. Yeah, 2 ones out of that. Oh, level 3.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
So sad.
You're gonna heal. Alright, as you guys sleep for the night, Zephyr, you are woken up throughout the night. Is a rough sleep. You're stressed about a lot, and you wake up a lot and roll around, never really leaving Zephyr's side, or Eleazar's side. And one point during the night, you wake up and look over, and no one is on the couch where you left him. And you stand up in a panic and look, and you see Eleazar walking towards you with a glass of water. Puts it next to you. And he sits down. And you see his eyes kind of wide and sad and defeated and exhausted. And he just goes, "Sleep, my little bird. You deserve so much more. But at least sleep for now."
Are you gonna be okay?
Kind of like looks around and goes, "Hopefully. I don't
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't remember much at all. It seems like I was asleep for months. But whatever you and your friends did, it broke me out. And I am sorry for everything. It's like I could see what was happening but couldn't control it.
I'm just glad you're back. And I would say she would hug him.
And kind of at the point he like hugs you like super tightly and doesn't let you go. And you almost feel drops hit your shoulder. And as you kind of pull back,
I'm gonna cry.
He is just like crying. You can't hold back.
I would say
his
she's gonna start crying too. And she's gonna pull out of the hug. What should I do? Is there something that we can do to help?
I don't know. The last thing I remember is talking to Vaniver and Sebastian and Lasagna, and Vaniver said something, and everything gets hazy from there.
Do you remember what you wrote to me before I disappeared?
No, not really. What did I write?
Here, and she's gonna go scramble for her letter and give it to him.
And you see him kind of look over it and look confused, and he kind of like closes his eyes to think harder, and he just kind of goes, "I don't really remember. I'm sorry.
No.
Everything is
that's
so
okay.
foggy."
Rest up. You also need it too.
He just looks at you, and like there's like a long, drawn out moment of him just like staring at you. And he just goes, "Somehow I know you left and you escaped, and I am glad you did." And he like looks towards like in the room where other people are just sleeping around. She goes, "You seem to have found a group, a good group. I am glad."
Yeah. They've been really great to me.
Good. I don't know what is to come, but I don't expect the Order to be happy. And if they find out I'm alive, they will surely find me. And I don't want to burden you with that.
Well, I don't want you going back. I feel like that would be more dangerous.
I agree. I just do not know where to go.
Maybe you could join us.
I fear that they will be able to find me easily. Track me even through magic. Is it Lysandra?
Yeah, Lysandra.
Okay, I was like, I think I'm saying that right. Because Lysandra knows much of magic, and who knows what she is capable of. She may be able to track me, and I do not want them to lead them to you.
Oh, well, I mean, I feel like if that was the case, she could have tracked me. I did train under her, you know.
That is true. Perhaps I can follow for a bit, until I find a safe place to hide.
Yeah.
You seem like you have a lot to do.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on. But I mean, the extra pair of hands is always helpful.
I can help where I can, but he kind of like looks at his hands, and you can see he moves very like slowly and stiff. He goes, but I fear I have nothing but my experience with a blade.
Oh, your blade. Yeah. And then she's gonna take out. I'm assuming she still is wearing it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you probably
What
would.
is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause you never dropped it during the thing.
Yeah, it
So-
was like, oh yeah, your blade here.
And he just
Oh,
kind
Oh
of
no,
like,
it's cursed. Sorry.
please,
That'd be terrible.
you can
That would
take
be
it.
So sad.
Use it or throw it away. It's
You
fine.
don't want your sword back? Might
It
help
is too
you.
connected to everything. I don't think it's wise.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'll hold on to it for a little bit if you change your mind.
Sure. And you can see him kind of think for a bit, and he goes, I think there was some other things left. And he looks towards like a window, towards like the tower. I don't know if it's safe though to check.
Maybe when we head out, I don't know when we plan to, maybe in like tomorrow or in a couple days or something, then we can go check. But I'm not sure how you're gonna get up there. We may have done quite a lot of damage.
Fair. I vaguely remember doing a lot of damage myself, so
Oh,
that's fair.
what I can do, because of my awesome powers I learned, I could see if I can like crawl up there and maybe retrieve some of it if you know what you're looking for.
That is up to you. I assume that we traveled with things that could be of use even for you, so it is up to you.
I mean, while we're here, couldn't hurt. I've done it a few times. So I think the party could vouch for me. Maybe we can find something.
Perhaps in the morning. Maybe talk to
Wait,
your
yeah.
friends.
Yeah, sure thing.
And kind of with that, he like hands you, or like kind of lifts up, like if you had a blanket on, or if he hands you a blanket. He goes, sleep well.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. And with that, you head back to bed, and you see him kind of lay back down and onto this like couch that's there. And with that, you guys eventually wake up in the morning, feeling like you had a much needed rest. And before we end the session, I would like to ask,
I'm
what would
aching
you guys like to do?
for some bacon. No.
Well, fuck. We need to scout more than anything.
Mr.
I would
DM,
say
I would say now would be the time that the thing has happened.
Okay. How does that look? As everyone kind of wakes up and looks around.
So you guys would notice, I guess, Amethyst's fingers are now almost crystallized looking.
Almost
Yeah,
like
so like purple like amethyst,
Amethyst
almost like
themselves.
going into like a geode near the knuckles.
from like what, the knuckle up to the finger?
No, like the
Oh,
to
the
the
base
hand.
one.
Like
Oh,
it
I see.
is the entire finger.
Jesus.
Amethyst, darling.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Um
You are so full of surprises.
yeah, so much that I'm surprising myself.
Is Alizar awake, by the way?
Is Alistair still here?
He is actually, and
I did want to bring
he
up
poofed,
that.
gone with the wind.
no, he is still there, and you can see him kind of like as you guys are discussing, kind of sit up and like look kind of awkwardly towards everyone, kind of staying in the back.
I would say Zephyr's gonna bring up what she talked to Elazar about last night after we've talked to Amethyst.
Mhm.
So last night, we were talking, and she's gonna gesture over to Elazar. There might be some things of importance in the tower, that he may need, but also that could help us, right? And she's gonna look over to Elazar for
You just
We
goes,
confirmation.
did leave rather quickly and did not search.
Yeah.
I have a vague memory of a chest that was in the office. It held some items. He like looks to you, Zephyr, and goes, "It is not for me. It is for you."
Well,
For-
Jess,
for
that's all you
whatever-
gotta say. Stands up, stretches.
He goes,
Ugh.
"It is whatever you
But I
find
don't-
there. You can use.
I'm gonna go look out a window.
It may or may not be
God.
useful."
Skull just jumps out of a window. No.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's just kind of.
What I thought, since I've done it a few times before, if you guys are okay with it, again, once more, I can wild shape, go run up and retrieve it, and then come back.
The whole chest?
Well, I can put in my belongings, and then
A chest.
You do have a bag of
I
holding
mean-
you could just take. Just putting that out there.
Oh, true.
Oh,
What-
I was
what
also
ab-
gonna say
what-
I could just come with you and then bring
Huh.
it into my
Also,
thing.
that, yes.
I was gonna say, DM,
Ah.
point of order.
Yeah.
How? Sorry, Elazar. Just out of curiosity, how big is the chest? And
The
would
stuff
it
in
fit
the
in a?
chest.
Would it, oh, right. No,
The
well,
stuff in the
Oh.
chest.
don't make sense at me. It's early. I haven't had coffee yet.
Elazar just kind
Go
of
make
looks
your- go
to
make your coffee.
Ateem and then
I'll
like
be
looks
back.
towards Amdrus as he leaves and goes, "Yes, the chest may be too big for a bag."
Oh, I was thinking small chest.
No, it is a
Is it
foot
not?
chest.
Oh,
There
I'm
are
so
some cloaks, if I remember, and some other things.
Work, cloaks.
Oh, we could stuff the stuff
Love
in
a cloak and a mask.
the bag, right?
Yes.
Sure.
I think that would,
Oh,
yes.
I could do that.
And you can see him kind of stand up.
I'm okay with this. This is your thing. This is what, you know.
And you can see him
this
clear
is
his
what you do.
throat and like look towards you all. And he takes like a deep bow and he goes, "My name is Elazar Dragian. I want to apologize." Dragian? How do you pronounce it?
Dragon.
Oh, it's Dragon. Sorry, I forgot.
I was like, wait,
Elazar
what?
Dragon, and I
There's
am-
like an
I am
E. There's an
extra
E in it,
support.
isn't there? I don't know. I don't have it up. Sorry.
I don't remember. I thought it was Dragon. But
Sure. I mean, you get to pick, so why not?
Dragon,
He
here we go.
says Dragon. Elazar Dragon, and he kind of like deeply
White
bows.
on the nose there.
Quite. And he just goes, "I want to formally apologize to any harm that I have brought to any of you or others. I was."
Your friend killed my rock.
He says that, and he goes, I am deeply sorry.
That's okay.
I do not remember anything of it, but
Sorry.
Well,
I know that I was not in the right mind, and I thank you for saving me. But I would understand if you had just gotten rid of me.
Certainly would have been a mite touch easier, but that's not why we're here.
well, if it
Okay.
wasn't,
It's fair.
if it wasn't for Zephyr's
I thought about it for a
staunch
second.
belief that you were under some sort of, I lost the word I was looking for. It just poofed away. Influence, thank you.
Yes. She
Things
is...
might have.
What's with the river under the mountain? There was, underground. Zephyr mentioned something about a river of lava under a mountain, I believe. She thought that it would help you.
I did.
Yeah, it was something to do with the mountain. We wanted to go investigate under
Yeah.
the mountain.
Because
Yeah.
we were briefly talking about going to the mountains after we figure out if
Oh, I didn't remember it was a river of lava, but
that
mean
could just
the
be
weeping co-
that could just be my own thing. But
that was
that's
your own thing.
Cool.
You say
The
that,
lava
and he kind of
lava.
like looks confused and like kind of rubs his head, almost like as if like he starts getting
Some
a headache.
Colossus thing? Was that what it was
And he
called?
just kind of goes,
Oh.
I don't remember.
the weeping colossus.
Oh, the Weeping Colossus, yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't a river of lava. Well, I haven't been there, so maybe I didn't presume that it was.
He thinks for a
lava.
bit and he goes, I feel like the name is familiar. I don't know. I'm sorry. My mind is foggy and scrambly.
Do you?
They mentioned it, and she's gonna direct this to Elazar. It's like they mentioned it in that meeting. That you just told me about.
I'm sorry. I don't really remember much.
Can I use
That's
encode thoughts?
Sure. What do you do?
That memory.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to encode it and give it to him.
Okay. Thinking about what you had remembered.
Mm-hmm.
You
and see
pull
if it
out this
triggers him.
ribbon. Sorry.
The river.
I fucking shut up.
Pull out a
River
whole
for
river.
pleasure.
Just.
The whole river. And you just hand it to him, or what?
Yeah.
Take two of these and call me in the morning.
Right. Yeah. Here's your prescription.
With my rocky little fingers.
Yeah. You pull it and hand it to him, and he just kind of like looks at you confused.
A memory. From another life, if you will.
Okay, and he just like slowly grabs it, and as he touches it, you can see it's kind of like he kind of flinches, and you can see his eyes almost unfocus and go somewhere else. And he kind of comes back and goes, was that your memory or mine?
I believe mine.
Yes. The answer is yes.
He just like looks at you confused and goes, how have you seen that?
Like I said, almost from another life.
It seems familiar. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I need to think about that more. See if anything comes back.
I would love clarification if you do think of anything.
Of course.
What was it?
Just a memory.
It is still floating there. It does not go away after use. I don't believe so. No.
Wait.
You see
Like,
this?
what do you mean by floating there?
There's
you
this
see
like
the
this
ribbon?
ribbon,
The ribbon.
just floating there in front of
Uh,
Elsa.
I could just
I would
reach
s-
out and touch it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she'd be curious enough to touch it then.
I think
Sure.
I would too.
Both you and Joel kind of like touch it in both ends, and both of you get this flash, this flood of a memory of a cavern of some sorts, of a massive statue rising out of a like lake of lava that seems to be looking up and crying rivers of lava, and then it flashes back, and you come back.
Does it look
As-
familiar to me?
Up to you.
Where'd
Thinking
you
of the
see
dream
that,
sequence.
Amethyst?
Maybe a little. You
Different
see the
statue, though.
you see the similarities, but the statue is not the same. If that is what you're asking.
I'm gonna look at Ataim across while all this is happening. I'm like,
See, I just like making food after all that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just watching and he was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Where did you see this? This seems so familiar. I feel like I dreamt about this.
Dreams are a funny thing, aren't they?
Was that you?
Hmm?
Can you give people dreams?
No. No,
Don't
I
be
can't.
silly.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other voice.
Dreams
She's
are
just
nice.
gonna kind of look confused.
Trust me, if I had the ability to give dreams, I'd give myself dreams.
I mean,
Well, okay.
Well, maybe if you shared more of them with me, it wouldn't be so dangerous.
What memories?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
That starts the path of everyone
Yes.
sharing all their dreams ever.
I was gonna say I had a dream one day. No.
And kind of with
One
that, you guys are able to have breakfast as Amdrus finds what's left in this house and cooks and makes coffee or whatever you want. And
like continental, nothing
yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have your breakfast, and with that, you guys head out? Question mark? Towards the.
No.
What do you guys do?
So I guess at breakfast, then, Zephyr's gonna bring up the idea of going to the tower in her wild shape. So if we want, like, I can do it again. I mean, done it pretty well all the other times.
Yeah.
Seems
can go and-
beneficial. I mean, I think it'd be a quick, easy and out.
We
You
could
know,
all,
We might
and
have
half
to.
of us could just fly up there if we wanted to.
I feel like, well, the only thing I'm thinking of is just being a little bit stealthy. Who knows who's in the tower still?
I can
Probably
cast
those
invisibility
students.
on you again.
Yeah, that could work. And if I could have that bad of a holding, I could just empty the chest into it and come
Well,
right
if
back.
if anybody's still in that tower, it'd be those two dopes we dropped off the edge.
Well,
Oh yeah.
But they're at
true.
the bottom. We're fine.
But we also jumped out, so there could have been more up above. Right? Maybe?
Entirely possible.
There was another floor that you did not look at, and then obviously the very top of the tower.
We'll never
And-
know. It shall forever remain a mystery.
Cool.
I do have the sending stone, so I can keep in touch.
That's good.
And Amethyst, your what'd you call it? Your mine thingy that you can do?
Oh, yeah, I think I need to be.
Close.
It doesn't say.
Well,
Once you've linked, I
have
think
sending.
you probably can.
Yeah,
can
so it
also
lasts an
send you a
hour, but it
message.
doesn't say.
I'm
Oh, you
double
can
checking
send
Yeah,
another
but-
message? Joel?
Yeah, it's a new day.
Yeah, I have a sending spell.
Also
Oh.
that.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I
so
mean,
can-
I can just do this so you don't have to use a spell slot.
Oh,
If it makes things easier.
Yeah.
As long as voices want to keep quiet.
voices, I thought
Hmm?
they were yours. I thought that was your.
And sometimes
Talent.
they just sometimes they just
So
take
it
a
does
personality of their
say
own.
Oh, that's
you
true.
speak telepathically to any creature you can see, provided the creature is within a number of feet equal to 10 times your level.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but you had to
So
see.
60.
So 60 feet.
So 60 feet.
So it's within
Oh.
60 feet.
I mean, I could just like hover around invisible beside you. That's fine.
Can you be stealthy enough? Like, I don't know how your flying works.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just like a genie on a cloud.
so you can give somebody the ability to telepathically speak back to you for 1 hour, but they have to be able to see you to
Must be
to
within
speak.
60 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we messed that up earlier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we did.
It's mostly okay.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
New stuff. Yay.
Yeah. Right.
It was the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
You had a spark of
Had a fun
extra, power
Look,
in
it
that
added some
heightened
flair.
adrenaline moment.
I have so many neat toys, okay? I didn't get this far with Asher, so
time. This is true.
Right.
All right. Well,
Well,
what's the plan?
so yeah,
I
maybe
guess
Joel's idea
Zephyr's
then.
do-
So yeah, I'm gonna go out towards the tower.
Okay.
And
Only
we'll-
Zephyr?
I guess so. Yeah.
So as you guys kind of sit there and Zephyr.
Well, I feel like we should all go with. Hold on. I feel like we should all go with her just in case. Like we've
I-
cleared out most of the town.
The only thing that I'm worried about is just drawing attention. I just want to do a quick in and out, if that's okay. If you guys really want to come with, you can, but I'm just worried if you guys might get caught. We don't know how many people have left or how many are still here or, you know.
Fair, but at the same time, I'd rather not you get caught out by yourself.
That's
Better we as a group than one person fighting four. Besides, I'm feeling pretty
But I'll be
pretty
invisible.
loose.
I don't think they'll see me.
Well, that's fair.
Is that still okay, Amethyst?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and I think I can get, well, actually, DM, do you know if would she know if she can make it there and back? Well, at least there in an hour, and then back in 2 hours?
Make an intelligence check.
You're making me do an intelligence check.
Yes.
Okay.
This is knowledge based. Thank you.
Well,
Like, did you actively think about these cautions as this character, or did you just be like, yeah, I can do it?
What'd you get?
12.
You have no idea if the hour-long invisibility will get you there and back at all.
Cool. Well,
But it might.
I feel like she would think that I could, so she's
There you
gonna be
go.
optimistic.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
So yeah, I think I can make it there and back in time. Stay out of prying eyes. Besides, I can turn into something that's a little bit faster than me and can climb a decent bit. I don't think it'll be too out of the ordinary.
All right.
All right, so am I turning you invisible?
How do you have to like?
I
do
just
it
have
right
to touch
here?
you. It has to be after you transform.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Because we said that the wild shape isn't
Wild
considered.
shape-
Right, doesn't
Isn't a-
count.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can do it, and then
Alright.
I'll head out.
So, with that, Amethyst, you kind of reach out your new crystallized fingers and touch Zephyr. Zephyr? Why did I say that?
Zephyr.
I don't know why I said it that way.
I love this.
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Zephyr, and you see them kind of their vision or their image disappear. And Zephyr, as you step out and head towards the tower, transforming into what?
You're gonna hate this.
Giant spider?
Yes.
Gross. Hate it.
A giant spider.
Sorry.
I hate it so
Well,
much.
Well, it's not really a giant spider. They say giant spider, but I don't know.
So it's a giant spider.
Tarantula.
No, it's like a giant spider.
It's a
It's like a
giant
large
It's a-
creature.
Yeah,
spider.
it's
large. It's a large.
bigger
creature.
than
It's a
bigger than
medium.
Amdrus.
Oh, that was a large
Oh.
creature.
I thought it was. Too.
Oh, I hate that.
I feel like it's a large.
Either way,
but
it's
okay.
it's like
It's fine. I don't see it.
it's
We're good.
creature sized.
No one
Not
sees it.
Insect size. So regardless.
Correct. And with that, no one sees it, so I'm not going to describe it. Yay. And with that, you start heading off towards the tower.
Right, and I have 40 speed movement and climb movement. So
That is great. You'll have to remind me next session, as that is where we're going
Okay.
to end it there.
okay.
I really thought you guys were going to leave the town. I thought you guys were just going to dip the fuck out, but that's fine.
Okay, but loot.
When have
Well,
we
Gave
ever
us
done
loot.
anything you expected us to
We
do?
might
Literally
have.
never.
We might have left if the mention
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
loot
well,
wasn't-
you guys
Yeah.
didn't loot the place before you left.
We didn't
so-
really
Like,
have
we
an
had time?
opportunity.
You
Well,
probably
now-
did.
now
You
that we
had
got
like an hour
reminded-
of fog cloud. Just saying.
Well, we got worried apparently.
Yeah, you
Everybody
did.
got worried.
We did
yeah.
want to leave.
Oh.
We,
That's fine.
We knew other people were probably
fine.
heading here.
Anyways, thank you all for joining us for our 1-year anniversary stream. Yay, which was all
Yay.
role play and pitching
I
things
love
out.
that. I
But it
love
was a
that.
great session. I am
After
excited.
2 sessions of combat, we
Yes,
did this.
yeah, you
Yeah.
really did. But I'm glad you guys seem to be making good progress towards what you needed to do, and we'll see next session, next Monday, how things are gonna turn out for you guys. I will say, putting this out there, that the 28th, so not next Monday, but the Monday after that, we may or may not be playing because I am moving at the end of the month. So that may need that day to do some stuff. But I will let you guys know as it gets closer.
Next week.
Not
I'm gonna
next
be
week.
gone though.
Oh.
Remember? So I thought we talked about we probably won't play.
Yeah, I think you're right. We were gonna drop 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This feels like a good place to drop, honestly.
I mean, okay. Fair enough. We can discuss this after, but we, I guess, if you guys are not in my Discord, join the Discord. I will put the link, or my wonderful mod can. Thank you. Because then that is where I update it, if whether we're going to be back next Monday or not. So until then, till our next session, we will see you guys all then. Thank you all for having a lovely celebration. I hope you enjoyed your hats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it. I love it.
What a
Lots of good
hats.
role playing.
Yes. And have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.